Testing 1, 2.
You did the thing.
Yeah, we're here. All right, you
Yeah.
guys talk so chat can tell us how shitty it is.
Wah, 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 wah,
I'll
wah.
make it worse.
Yeah. You sound robot either way. I'm confused.
Hey, you know, I just thought I'd try.
Yeah,
Try
Yeah,
it.
I'm here to be good. Wow.
Chat, let us know if it sucks, because guess what? I'm not doing shit. It's the 420 show. If it's fucked up, you should be too. What's up with that?
Just smoke enough weed until we sound normal.
I look like a guy named Gerald. Like,
I know before we get started, I just want to say this. Like, why did any of you stay through all of that? That was terrible. There's no way I would have done that. I got big props for the people that stayed through. It was just bad. And it was a mistake. Like,
Yeah.
it just, it's something we hope to not happen again. But goddamn, much love to those of you that stayed.
All right,
So,
V8
anyway.
says you guys sound fine and I sound sexy.
He does.
Oh,
He
is-
sounds.
Is Geek? I thought Geekus
Specifically?
didn't have internet. Geekus, do you want to be here? I could send you the invite. I thought you didn't have internet. I don't know what's going on.
I
right
thought
now.
he didn't have internet too.
Yeah. Wow, Mister, I don't have internet, but I'm here anyways. Like,
I'm very scared for this.
His geek is coming.
Come, Geekus. Oh no.
Come join us.
Come on.
Come
We're
on,
having a
lady.
night.
Come on, lady.
all right. Well, this is
Butterfly sugar, baby.
this is the show. This is all you're getting.
Zorkel, how was your week, man?
My week was a week. How was yours, Sweetrug?
My 2 weeks, because you remember I wasn't here last week.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
So last Friday I wasn't on the show. It was Geekus, the better sewer rug. The better sewer rug was here last week. So my last 2 weeks, is that what you're asking? Last weekend was my kid's birthday, and let me tell you something. The week after this week that just happened, I had a busy week. I been working late. I haven't been making dinners. I've gotten to sample a lot of local restaurants, just picking things up on the way home, and sewer life. So it's not even busy season. I don't know what to do. That's it. That's my week. Last week, yeah, kid's birthday. So
What's Future Matt going to do this next week then?
the following week?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd have to consult with him. That's going to take some time. I'll get back to you on that. We'll discuss later on.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Well, yeah, I had a week. We're getting rolled up for 420 at the shop, and so prepping a bunch of stuff. I got a bunch of giveaways to do and discounts and free. I'm making brownies tonight just so I can have those tomorrow for giveaways. So it ought to be a good time. Sorry, nobody lives close, but you have to come to the store to get the stuff. It's just how it goes. Yep, that's it for me. Vandal, how was your week?
So I can't stop. I can't stop.
Sticky wiki.
Yeah.
Sticky wiki.
I think you enjoy it. I think
I
I did it on
do,
purpose.
I do.
You would enjoy it.
Yeah. So it's been all
I rolled
right
one of
week.
those spiders that roll down the wall
Yeah.
all over it.
I'd be like
What'd
that
you say, spider?
raccoon that like goes in like the meat chute or whatever, think it's a slide and then die at the end, or whatever. And you're like, "Ooh, this burger tastes like a raccoon." No, so obviously, free range Vandal, since I'm I'm not working right now, whatever. I went and I'm actually now, until the background check comes through, I am temporarily certified as a weed selling agent in the state of Nevada, so I can sell weed. Yeah.
So does that mean you have to like work for a shop, or can you just sell it out of your house?
No, I have to work for a shop, so it's really tedious. Not tedious, but it's really. I mean, I get it. This is what states do. That's for their benefit. You're paying for the right to play or whatever. But I thought like you'd have to go take like a test or some shit like that, right? Like, what's a terpene? Because I don't fucking know this shit. You know what I mean? It's sparkly. It's the shiny stuff on the weed. No, but I thought that they had to do like a test or anything like that. No, dude. Basically, you just upload a picture of your ID, fill out some paperwork, and then go get fingerprinted. So the whole process, though, it was like $210 altogether for me to be licensed, fingerprinted, and all that shit. So I'm still waiting on the fingerprints to come back. I just went and did those. Was it day before yesterday, or what's today? So yesterday, I did them yesterday, and it's all digital and shit like that. But they approved me right away for my temporary, so I can technically go work in a dispensary. But it's crazy because I get it, states get their money. But you have to have a different license for every echelon of the marijuana industry. So if you want to work in production, which is like, grow houses and shit like that, you have to get a license for it, same price. If you wanted to go and work be an executive, same thing. You have to go get a license for it. If you want to work at a dispensary, which is the one that I got, because I want to go work at a dispensary, you know what I mean? And shit like that.
I really don't, but yeah.
I don't, but I do. I'd rather work there because I was looking around, and I was out doing some job searching. Ain't no fucking way I'm working in production, man. There's no fucking way. Like, they're like, oh, this is top 20% of pay, $14 an hour. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that shit. Dispensaries and stuff like that. Like, granted, they probably want more experience or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully I can get my foot in the door. But they start at like $17 to $20 an hour. You know what I mean? And shit like that. But I've got a friend, she works in a dispensary out here. I feel bad because, like, you know, I've known this girl since she was in like 8th grade. I've taken like her 8th grade graduation pictures, you know. She's an adult now, you know, she's like 23, 24, whatever. But she works at a dispensary and she's like, oh yeah, when I get back from Coachella, I'm pretty confident and get you a spot where I work. Just like, you know, I just got to get back because like next week. I'm like, yeah, no sweat. So whatever. So hopefully have a good night, Geekus. See you later. Hope the move is good. Yeah, so, you know, so I'm waiting to see what comes back from that. You know, obviously since I was laid off, I applied for my unemployment that day, you know, that I was laid off. It took them until today to verify my identity. 2 weeks, 2 fucking weeks to go through this whole
Well, they
process.
want to send your checks to Christopher Robin.
Dude,
Smith,
that's
so.
why I always put my, so I think I've told you guys about it, right? I have the pretty basic name, you know, and I got that thing from Alaska and all that shit. So now I put my full middle name on anything I'm doing now, like, fuck you, you know, and shit like that. And so, yeah. So, you know, it's been a pretty all right week, but I did have something because, you know, we missed Sewer Rug last week, you know, and we have this hot debate about the vooping, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, I take a lot of shit. So, you know, I eat and it comes out of my butthole, you know, and shit like that.
Wow.
V8 says, yeah, but tenders make tips too. Yeah. And as far as it goes, I tip very well when I go in. If I have $20 off, you know, like with points, I give that $20 to the attendant or the cashier or butt tender, whatever. Anyways, so, you know, we missed Super Rug last week and all that stuff, you know. And we had this hot debate about vooping and stuff. And I want to let him know that now when I flush my toilet, I close the lid. You know, if that makes you feel better. But
You didn't used to?
no.
That's amazing.
What the?
It was in me. It could be
Back to your
outside
sweater.
me. Like, who gives a fuck? No. But I just want to let Sewer Rug know before the show, I had to take a fat donkey shit, you know, like a fat shit. And so just, you know, so not everything's normal in the world. You know, when you have like a disposable, right? You know, or whatever, you know, I went and stood over the toilet and then I flushed it. And you know how you breathe in from the bottom? I was like, that's for you, Sewer Rug. That was full of shit.
You didn't filter. You just put it in the vape. Yeah, you just full of shit vaped.
Yeah.
You just puffed a shit puff.
Yeah.
Shit co-puffs.
Yeah,
That's
but it
what
was
you had.
flavored, so
Yeah.
that cut down on some.
Yeah,
of
it tasted like
the-
chili mac.
Yeah. Shout out to chat, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, chat, welcome to the 420 show. Blaze it. Patrick says, still ready for this? When Tiki Shine says it's 419. Do you know where your bong is? Patrick's wiener's in his hand or something. I'm not reading all that. V8 says, test these nuts. You find them first. Okay. Let's see. Ronnie Jim says, let's go, you filthy animals. Ern says, thanks for that thumbnail. I always wonder what I look like with titties. Believe me, I got more if you want to see them, Ern. I got plenty more.
Me too.
Patrick says, I have a nice bong thanks to the bro himself, 42-year-old Sunday me. I don't know what that means. Sometimes no one ever knows what Patrick's talking about, but that's cool. Let's see. Kentucky we already got.
Part of his
V8 we
charm.
already got. Of course, Mr. Sneakus Maximus stuck on out already. Steve-O said the sounds good tonight. I couldn't stay last week. I don't blame you. Those of you that did, get some help.
Get some help.
I went back and rewatched. I was like, it can't be that bad. I went back and I was like, wow, I sound great.
46 minutes in, it finally cleared up. I'm
We did like
if
a
anyone's
3-hour
been that
show.
long,
I made it like
can't
5
imagine
minutes
why.
in the rewatch, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. As far as it goes, of anyone talking, Amy in the chat doing a face palm, yeah. So yeah, it was, you know, it was a thing, but you know, it was a week. I'm now certified weed seller guy or whatever. So like, haha, fuck the system, and I didn't have to get anything
Certified.
expunged. You know, I'm just surprised they make us get licenses, you know, and stuff like that. White people, no kidding. Anyways,
well, they don't make white people.
ole. Yeah,
See,
Ern's
I'm
yelling
less
at us.
humble.
He said, Ern says, I told you it was fucking bad. No one listens to you, Ern.
You told us after
That's
it
not true.
cleared up,
That's
Ern.
not true.
Ern started watching the beginning of the show when we were 35% through. Like,
Yeah.
And when Tuggy Shine, I just wanted to say I didn't want to interrupt what Vandal was talking about with the chat, but 419, do you know where your weed is? I say all that almost every day. It's like, it's 420. Do you know where your weed is? And that comes from these old commercials that they used to have on TV where it would say basically to parents who are sitting there watching TV and not paying attention, it's 11 p.m. Do you know where your children are? They used to run those all the time. I haven't seen one of those in like decades.
I
Anyway.
didn't see anything like that. All I see now is these vape commercials like, do you know what your child's vaping? And it's like a bottle of bleach, and the kid's like, this is great. And I'm like, bleach
There's
doesn't
one
vape
like it's a
that.
metal dinosaur like chasing
Yeah.
this guy. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, like, these are the best commercials to watch stoned.
Yeah, they don't
It's
help
so
with
we're
the not
just say
stoned.
no
Yeah.
commercials.
It's a funny too because I don't watch a lot of regular TV, but sometimes like Peacock, the app or whatever, I don't pay for the non-commercial shit. Fuck, I like commercials. I grew up in that era,
Yes.
so like they'll be coming on, and it's like, do you know what your kid's doing? It shows like a kid with like a fucking elf bar in his ear, and he's like blowing out his eyeball, and I'm like, damn, where is my vape? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, yeah,
It's about time for another hit.
yeah. Steve-O said it's because when we were kids, we ran these streets. Yeah, I don't know about running, but I rode my bike a lot. But yeah, and then before I'm done, I want to shout out to Anthony in the Rogue Shop. They sent me some ice cream paint job, which I will be. Wow, that's gross looking. I will be enjoying in the show tonight. And he also sent me some ice cream paint job gummies that are like, they're not gummies. It's compote, right? Compote, is that what you'd call it?
Well, they're called fruit chews because it's like all fruit.
Yeah, they're a little bit
It's not
juicier
like
than regular
candy.
gummies. Like they got like some juice to them and stuff. So if you like, those kind of flavors, check them out. Rogueshop.com. Whatever. Shed times the code, I think.
Yeah, Chet times the code will get you a discount. There's some 20% ones going out for tomorrow. I'm sure you can use OB420. Get yourself 20% off instead at rogueshop.com. I mean, it's just 420. So we're doing all kinds of, special deals and stuff like everybody else. But my stuff's just a little bit better. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I had a half of the edibles last night, and then just before the show, I took one. And then at some point, I'm going to load up a bowl of this. I haven't tried this yet. This is going to be live reaction. I'm like an
those
8-year-old
fruit
kid
chews,
with Legos. Like
I thought they tasted great, and they're only 10 milligrams of Delta 9, so it's not going to overpower you. It's just going to make you feel like good.
Yeah.
You'll
Well-
see here later on in the show when mine kicks in. I'll be
Yeah.
feeling good.
I took that half last night, and I could tell you, like, I felt it. It was pretty good. I don't really fuck with edibles anymore. I usually just take the cartridges. I started smoking joints again because, like, they're so cheap. and
Yeah,
shit like
no,
that.
I do, and especially with this THCA flower that as soon as you light it, it just becomes the real thing. It's like we sell it. It's legal. Like
Yeah.
I
It
can
works.
send some to
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. Like we send it everywhere. Like so. Yeah, I'm happy. Definitely.
Yeah.
Are we
Delane
gonna rub it
smelled
down?
Yeah. Said it was potent. So rub down, and guess what? I changed the rub down.
You changed the rub down.
Excuse me?
Well, now he's got time.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
got to wait like
I
30
shortened
seconds
it. I
for
made
it
a
to
new
pop up
clip,
on the YouTube.
And
I didn't know how long we had to wait before we could start making fun.
Yeah.
So
no, you can make fun of me now. It's funny though, because like I found the perfect clip of like you guys will see it or whatever. He's like rubbing the meat, but it was Adobe stock, and I forgot what my Adobe login is, so I just
Oh,
made
no.
the rub down cover as much of it as I could.
You did good, and those fingers are terrifying.
Yeah,
welcome to graphic design.
yeah. Like I've been on Indeed and shit this week, and they're like, oh, like put your skills, so social media management. I don't like to put marketing, I don't really consider it marketing or anything like that because people
It
start
was
asking.
marketing.
Yeah, but people are start asking me about returns and all this shit. I'm like, it's Instagram. What fucking return do you want? You got 8 scam accounts asking you to look at their tits. To me, that's pretty good. That means you're being seen. That bot account's fine. No, but yeah. So I've been
The bot accounts are finally paying off. Yeah.
yeah, and all that stuff. So it's funny because like I put all that stuff, and then Indeed's like, maybe you like this. Stocking gloves at AutoZone, $6 an hour. I'm like, ugh. Fuck. Yeah,
You better indeed.
Sign me up.
I
yeah.
wish you could see the Indeed posts that are out here. They scan the gambit of things. It's like
Oh, dude.
corrections officer and McDonald's corporation headquarters prep cook. It's just all this crazy. That's all together in the same list. It's like wow, the diversity is massive.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of
Anyway.
fun, but
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
no. I'm just rambling.
No, I was just gonna do the rub down.
Yeah. do the rub down.
So the rub down for the 420 show is I was gonna make a rub down,
No,
but
then
then I got high. So
That's it. Where's
there's no rub down.
I was
tonight.
gonna make the
No
slides,
list.
but then I got high.
you skip? There's no.
I
oh,
could have
this
made the
isn't-
things for
all
Vandal
right.
not to put up, but then I got high.
I like the font, the way it's leaning. That's clever. That's really clever. It's just leaning just slightly to the side.
It's called the Italian sandwich.
Italices. There
It's an
we go.
Italian sandwich. It's number 3
It's
at
an Italian.
Portasones.
That's
Yeah.
good.
It's an Italian. Yeah, it's not a
Some good
Sicilian.
font there. That's
Yeah.
some good font.
Mamma
there. I like-
mia.
It's a good font. Yeah.
So I did this on purpose because we've got some cool stuff planned, and I don't really want you to know what's coming up because
Yeah,
it's
I
just
don't
going to
wanna
be
know.
it's going to seem random, but yet it's planned. So
I'm not
that's how
gonna
it's
know what to
gonna
do
go.
then.
That's okay. I got you.
I don't have a clue what's coming up. So
Yeah, I don't have.
But the first thing I want to do, since this is a 420 show, and guys, we're going to be talking a lot about shed time this evening. So that's just, if you're not interested in that, then you take a hike. But no, seriously,
church.
let's do Feels Like the First Time.
Feels like the first time.
the first time, what?
Sounds like a good song. Song title.
All right. What do you got for us? What's the first time?
Okay, so I thought it would be cool. We talked a little bit about this after the show last time about the first time that you got like stoned drunk still works for this. But the first time, I don't know what it is, but it's like I remember so much about that day. I would say almost as much as the other first time. So, and I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but I thought there would be those two little stories to go along with that. Chat, please participate in this. We'd love to hear what your first time stories were like as well. So I'll toss it off to Vandal, and you can tell us, or you could pass it to somebody else. It's
Yeah,
up
I
to you.
can go ahead and go first. I have one lined up. So, it was trying to think of the year. Definitely like 2002, maybe 2003.
I don't even know no old James.
Yeah.
Fuck your couch.
But it was definitely like high school days, right? And I used to hang out with this kid named Jeremy Fry. May he rest in peace, I guess. He was an asshole, but he got shot in the face for like less than an ounce of weed because he owed it to this guy. Anyways, this was years after this. So anyways, long story short, I used to hang out with this guy named Jeremy Fry, right? And I was living with him for a little bit, and this was out in Pahrump. This is when I was out there for a couple of years. And he used to like, excuse me, he used to like take pills and shit like that, and I didn't fuck with like pills or anything like that at that time. You know what I mean? I didn't explore really, I didn't smoke weed.
It's high school.
I didn't drink
You know?
alcohol. I was kind of straight edge-ish, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I was just interested in getting girls and having a cool haircut, you know what I mean? And wearing my
This is
Birdman
before
lugs.
or after the morning?
Cool haircut.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm wearing my
Before
Birdman
or
lugs.
after you went to the Mormons.
Yeah.
What did you say about my haircut, Snorkel?
Yours is cooler now than his was in 2002.
No, it wasn't. The Quaker oatmeal box over here ain't got shit on
I'm
me.
becoming the lost beetle. I'm becoming the lost beetle over here.
Yeah.
I'm Eleanor
No.
Rigby.
You're
This is
like a
amazing.
mole on Ringo's ass. So anyways, we I used to hang out with this guy. I had an older brother named Josh, and Josh was pretty good at baseball. He was like it's not the amateur league shit or whatever, like college and shit like that, right? Like he was going off to college and shit like that, but he was pretty cool, guy or whatever. He'd always take us out, drive us places or whatever, take us to the store. And so anyways, at the time I was dating this girl named Brittany Jaggers, right? And she had
That is an awesome name.
yeah.
It's a stripper name, but it's an awesome name.
Oh,
Go ahead.
She
sorry.
wishes it turned out that good. No, so anyways, we were dating, it's high school or whatever, so like you hug between classes or you make out, whatever, it wasn't nothing serious, But anyways, I've told you guys before, I got held back before, right? So I was a year older than everyone else and stuff like that, So anyways, me and this girl were dating, and then like it's a small town, so parents are involved in like everything except for mine, obviously, and shit like that. So everyone hears everything that's going on, and like I guess I kind of had like a reputation, I guess, oh, this is crazy guy, like I had like a tattoo, so it's like, and all this shit. So anyways, her parents found out we were like dating or whatever, and this is the same girl I told you guys a story about with the pubes and the pizza. So anyways, me and her broke up that day, like broke up, she's like, oh, but we can still like hug and like kiss and stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm a one woman man, as I'm like flirting with her friends and shit, and shit like that. So anyways, I was in Jeremy's brother picked us up after school. He's got back from like college baseball practice, and I'm all angry, I'm like, she had the best ass in town, and shit like that. I'm a butt guy, you know what I mean? I like big butts, can't lie, especially on like white women. So anyways, I'm all angry, he picks us up and he's like, you guys want to go? And there's this gas station. They had like burgers and, it's like a gas station food. What is it with me and gas station food? I don't know. But it's like a drive-up window with a gas station where you could go order burgers and shit. He's like, oh, what's wrong? I was like, me and this girl broke up. And I was all angry, Picks us up in his Saturn 4-door back when those existed, and shit like that,
Wow.
and yeah. So he's like, let's get some
SC2.
burgers and stuff. I was like, all right, cool. So we go there, and then so we order the food, it's a little walk-up window. We get back in the car waiting for the food, because it's still Nevada, it's hot as shit. So we're in the car with the AC on. He's like, to make that burger better and make your day better. And I was like, what? Like, we're going to go Egger House, because I'm 12, mentally, and all this. He's like, no, dude. He's like, try this. And he like hands me the joint. He's like, ooh, like SpongeBob with the secret patty sauce and shit or whatever, like hands it to me and all this. I was like, I don't know, man, I don't know. He's like, just do it, dude, to make your burger feel better, make your life better, and all this. He's like, trust me.
Sounds like an after-school special.
Yeah, he's like, trust me. I play baseball. And I'm like, I fucking.
You know what would
sports.
make your burger like so much better?
Yeah.
This
But-
is a story a dare cop tells you in high school. Jesus.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
I keep interrupting. I'm
It's
stoned,
all right.
So go ahead.
We're all high.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm like, what? Fuck it. You're right. Fuck that bitch. You know what I mean? Like, let's put on some Young Jeezy, like, yeah. So anyways, I hit it like twice, died coughing, and shit like that, fucking in the back seat. And they're like, are you going to eat your burger? And I'm like, no, like, I'm going to eat shit, and stuff like that. So anyways, we start driving back, and we live on the other side of town because I was living with Jeremy and his family at this point, right? They had a triple ride trailer. I'm not even joking you, and that thing had 6 bedrooms. It was pretty cool. His dad owned like a motor shop where he'd work on cars.
That's not a trailer. It's a warehouse.
Yeah, it's like he
Triple
like
wides are
worked
the
on
shit,
cars. He had like a shop in the backyard, a big metal shop, but he never fucking used it.
because
He was online doing sports bets all day while his wife was going to work at Albertsons. Like,
He
they're like,
ran a chop shop. It was
Yeah.
corrupt, dude.
so anyways,
This is
we're
beautiful.
driving back, and I'm just stoned as shit, and there's a highway that goes through town, 160 or whatever, and we got to take that all the way through. So anyways, he's like, you want to smoke? I was like, yeah, fuck it, we're getting stoned and shit, He like puts on like 311 and Sublime, and I'm like, don't get me wrong, like I can fuck with some Sublime, but that's not the mood I was in, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck bitches get me, and all that shit. So anyways, we're driving back, and he's like passing me the joint or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we're so cool driving down the street smoking drugs, and all this shit. And then behind me, my mom fucking pulled out of a gas station as we're driving home, drove behind us for a good like 5 miles. And I'm like, that's my fucking mom. That's my fucking mom. And they're like, oh, it's all right. Calm down. Calm down. I was like, no, I'm not mad. Fuck that bitch. And I'm trying to go out the window to smoke it. And I'm like going to flip her off, And they're like, get in the car. What the fuck, And all this shit. So anyways, smoked a bunch of it, go back to their house, and his mom like made spaghetti dinner and all this stuff, And usually I had to eat a lot back then. I was like 100 pounds, like 120 pounds, So we get back and I'm just fucking slopping it. I'm like, I'll do the dishes tonight. Like, I'm like, yeah, and I fucking do all that shit, dude. I probably ate like 14 pounds of spaghetti. Like, I don't even know if they got firsts. You know what I mean? Because I got forks and shit like that. And then they're like, all right, yeah. So I go in there and I go to do the dishes and I puke the spaghetti all up in the sink. Try to turn on the disposal to wash
Mom's
it down.
spaghetti.
Clog the disposal with fucking Stone spaghetti, Break up Stone, fuck you, mom spaghetti, and all that stuff. And then I just go to bed. And then, yeah, so that was my first time, smoking weed.
You went to bed at your buddy's place?
I
Oh
was
my
living with them, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was after my mom's crackhead boyfriend, Ryan, this big, like, 6'8" black guy, like, beat the shit out of me because he was like attacking her, and then like I tried to stab him in the leg and all this stuff, and then that's when I was like, yeah, I'm okay, like, yeah, I'm out, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my first time smoking, and I gotta tell you, I still don't like 311. That band fucking sucks. Like, I don't care. Where the fuck you
90%
from?
of their songs suck. Like
Yeah.
2 of them are good.
You know what sucks with 311? You go to Red Rocks, like this famous.
Oh, I've been to
center
Red
that-
Rocks.
And then you go and you see 311, and you're like, they sound like the CD. They sound just like the CD.
They sound exactly like the
Sound
CD.
Exactly. There's no live
No.
to it.
Yeah.
No,
Babe,
like,
you gotta
let's put a
hit some of
drum
these
solo
chat.
in there.
Yeah,
Chat has been blowing up. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, you got a lot to do.
yeah,
There are
chat.
so, like I've read the first line of a few, and I'm like, oh shit.
I wanted to wait.
So
Delane's had me rolling.
Yeah, Ern was first. He said, I got caught the first time I smoked weed and it wasn't even real. My friends had some ditch weed and his mom caught us. I listened to his parents beat his ass for about 2 hours and I told my mom and she told me not to get caught smoking again and I haven't. When
Good
Tucky,
mom. That's a good
Once.
mom.
I got it once. Yeah.
when Tucky says, first time, reggae sunsplash in 89. Smoked the joint, maybe 3 hits, stoned out of my mind, and then vomit all over the row in front of me. Good times, good times. Patrick says, I was 12 with my lesbian best friend Ashley. Why is it always a lesbian friend named Ashley? Like,
All lesbians are named something that starts with an A.
yeah,
It's just science.
we made a steam.
Abby, Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick says, when I was 12 with my lesbian best friend Ashley, we made a steamroller out of a Propel bottle and a socket. And all I remember is them
Yes.
telling me you need to inhale. And then I just remember cookies. Not eating them, not grabbing them, just cookies.
Just cookies.
Yeah. Amy says 17, church parking lot with my best friend and her older brother who was AWOL from the army. He puked, I laughed, went home and went to bed.
I love
Steve-O,
that one.
yeah, Steve-O said we were at a friend's around the corner from my house in his garage. I took a huge hit off a bong, and as soon as I started choking, he yelled, my mom's home, my mom's home.
It's yes, yeah.
Steve-O says we ran out the back through the woods to my house. Yeah. Delane says, I remember the first time I got high, but the first time I tried a gravity bong, I was losing gaps of time and spent forever trying to figure out what happened. And then I decided to pass out. Turns out I rocked myself in the corner for an hour and then took a 45-minute nap.
Turns out.
I think that's everyone's experience with their first time on the gravity bong.
Steve-O says, as soon as I got there, I was leaning over the kitchen counter. And as soon as it kicked in, I watched my friend as he was laughing, completely turned slow motion, proceeded to be the best day ever. V8 says the first time was a huge blunt of Mexican brickweed in the bleachers of the school. And then Steve-O said, Steve-O continues. It says, and then except later that day, I was supposed to sing in some middle school musical, started bugging out beforehand because I had a big part. And every time I sang it to myself, the song didn't sound right at all. I've been in that situation where like, I'll be hella stoned, right? And I'm like writing something to somebody or whatever. Because like, if I'm at home, I'm stoned. You know, if I'm not at work, I'm stoned. It's my free time shit. Someone will like message me something. It's not that serious. And I'm like, is that a real word? It's like, word. And I'm like, how do you spell that? You know what I mean? Let's see. 3 flat sides. Let's see. Kentucky Shine says something about bricks. And then Steve-O says, I ended up quitting all the extracurricular activities and sports within the next few weeks for my first time because getting stoned every day after school was way more fun.
Way more fun. Hells yes.
Oh, Grim Green's in the
Change
house.
you.
He's sharing his story. What's up, Grim?
Hey, Grim.
Grimothy, nice to see you. Happy 420th. He says, I was 11 with a new kid. We stoned, played air guitar to Led Zeppelin. Then he read me some Stephen King short story. It was rad. Never saw a new kid again. Don't even remember his name. That's called an alien
Oh.
abduction.
Yeah, you went to a UFO, buddy.
Yeah. Ern says, we got some brickweed that smelled heavily of piss ammonia and that we literally couldn't give away. We left fat sacks on the side of the road in the city and no one touched it. Not even the bums. Dude, the bums know the good shit. Like,
And today I learned Ben owned a Chevette.
yeah. Ben said, I
Ooh,
got some
Yeah,
from a
that
kid.
was my family at one point.
Ben said I got some from a kid at school, rolled a joint in my Chevette, smoked the whole joint. Turned out it was strong as fuck, and I ended up puking. What's up, Subdue Blonde? Good to see you. Oh, and
Yeah.
Delane's talking about the first time I gave her an edible. Vandal gave me an edible for one of the first times. It told me half was a serving, so I ate half. And this motherfucker giggled and said he lied. It was 2 servings. So yeah, that was back before we had legal weed in Vegas, right? And my buddy that I was in the army with, I'm not going to share names here, you know, he opened up a black market dispensary kind of thing, you know. You call them, they have a little like Wix website, you know, with like the menu and all that shit.
Yeah.
So they made a lot of their edibles, you know what I mean? Like some of the stuff they'd buy, and it was those shitty branded like Sour Patch Kids, you know, there's ones that like, are these even real weed? You know what I mean? Like edibles.
Yeah.
So anyways, they had
Oh
like
my
brownies
God,
and
what she ate,
cupcakes.
dude.
Yeah. So and they had cupcakes of brownies, and him and his lady made them, and like they're like big ass brownies, right? Like it's just like the size of like a Sprite can, you know, they're huge. And so it was about, you cut a corner and it's serving, but each corner was 25 milligrams, so, all that stuff. So Delane was like, I got some, and this is back, lived over on their side of town with this pool house or whatever. And I was like, hey, you want to try it? She's like, no. I was like, it's all right. This is nothing, So Delane eats it. And then she's like, I got to go to the bathroom. Tries walking down the hallway, falls on the floor, and then she's like, I can't get up. I can't get up. And I had to like carry her into the bathroom and hold her like while she like peed and shit like that and carry her back in the room and things like that. But yeah, so
It's true love right there. That's true love.
yeah.
Dedication, Vandal.
I'm just mind boggled with the amount of food she ate.
Delaney eats way more food than she lets you guys.
Two
I'm still
boxes
stuck on
of
14
Cheez-Its?
pounds of spaghetti, though. I'm still stuck
Yeah.
on 14 pounds of
14
spaghetti.
pounds of spaghetti. You two consume when you are high.
I guess.
So I mean, we need to pass this on to somebody.
Yeah, so snorkel.
Yeah.
The first time that I got high, freshman year, my second high school, it was a private Christian academy.
Oh,
My best friend at the time, Elmo, made a bong out of a fucking beer can, and we proceeded to get high with the principal / pastor's daughter. Got
PKs are the worst.
yeah, right. Got a little, did not know what I was getting into, just went with it because Elmo was cool, so fuck it, whatever. Remember that I got asked if I could get some water, decided water wasn't good enough, and spent the next 2 hours mixing a gallon of Kool-Aid. Just standing there at the sink stirring a gallon of Kool-Aid for 2 hours. It didn't feel like 2 hours in my mind as I'm stirring and chatting. Her name was Mary Lou, and Elmo just kept getting more and more high, and we kept talking, and I kept stirring. Eventually, he inhaled a seed, and he proceeded to chug down my entire 2-hour project of Kool-Aid.
You know how dissolved that sugar was?
Yeah.
So I went back, had some more weed, and then went back and proceeded to make more Kool-Aid. It was, the entire night was consumed with getting very minimalistically high and then going and making more Kool-Aid.
I like how
But
Snorkel sounds like a
imagine-
cop. He's like, we had some more marijuana.
I said it was bad. It wasn't weed. It was the seedy, sticky shit that would be scraped off the bottom of a shoebox.
I'm just
It
thinking
was-
about you stirring
was
that
not good.
Kool-Aid and the thoughts that were running through your mind as that just
Do
went
you
round
remember
and
what you were
round, like
thinking,
all
Doug?
the universes
Dude.
that you were just seeing in there.
I don't
2 hours?
remember shit. I just remember that it wasn't stirred enough. Like it, I didn't know until the next day how much time I'd spent stirring the Kool-Aid. It was just that it needed to be stirred more. But yeah, that was my very
You're
first
stirring it and
time.
you're adding more malto meal, going, nope, not the right consistency yet. Keep going.
I just figured it was soon after that he changed his name from Jim.
Ronnie says, I was 13 hanging out with my sister's 16-year-old friends. I fell off a roof and spent 2 hours trying to walk home. Home was 50 yards away.
so Ronnie Jim had the same experience with time that I did.
Yeah.
Right
That's a
there.
bad. It should have taken me as much time to stir the Kool-Aid as it did him to walk home.
Just right there.
All right, what about you, Fence Nuts?
So, fence nuts?
I mean,
I
sewer
mean,
rug?
that's your new name now.
Oh,
Fence
God.
nuts.
What's up, Fence Nuts? You need to change your name
He
on
doesn't
the.
need another
text.
name.
I can't keep up with this. Fence nuts.
What was past Matt's first time?
Yeah, when you were
That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
Can I do a two-parter? Because I want to tell my
I
hey
always
bike
do.
story. Have I told my hey bike story? Hey bike?
Yes, you have told
Yeah.
your Hey Bike
All
story.
right, cool. Then just one. Yeah, first time. Simple. I had previously attempted smoking it off of a soda can,
Ugh.
Coke with pinholes punched in the top and
Okay,
matches
sure.
Yo.
Wow.
and brick and headache and red eyes and like a couple times. And so I was professional by then. So my third time smoking was with my cousin Sean, and he was an older guy, and he liked Sublime, and he had the Bronco, and he had the sun moon tattoo, you know, and you're like, oh, he's that guy. Okay, got it.
Fucking
And this is
patchouli.
Did he
97.
have a pineapple air freshener? Because you were in trouble.
No, because it was Nog Champa everywhere he went.
97, right? And he had a wooden box, right? And he knew what he was doing.
Wooden box. The wooden
It was like,
Oh no! What did Steve-O say that was so bad?
yeah. Anyways, he's like, hey, you want to try it? And I was like, yeah, I want to try it. But just so you know, I already know what I'm doing. He's like, okay, cool. And then I took like 2 hits from an actual pipe. And it was my first time having like a functional system with a lighter. And we talked for like 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, I got to go to church because Wednesday nights I went to church to hang out because we all got high at church. It's just what we did. So that's why I like that. My brother was AWOL and I got high at church parking lot. Like I used to do that every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went to stand up and I went, oh God. And I had to sit back down and I was fucking gone. The next 2 hours, we just talked over like True Lies. And we were like giving Arnold Schwarzenegger different ideas of what to do with his life. It was pretty good, but it was 97. And yeah, I didn't realize how high I was until I stood up. And once just blood rushed, I went, oh, go back down, like safety first, like sit. And so that was my first time. Yeah. My favorite moment though was the hay bike. That's my favorite moment.
We do have 2 more in the chat from Mike D and Ben. Mike D says, I was with my bro and his friends, and they all fucked with me, and like 2 days later, I felt it again for no reason. That's called acid. Ben says, I had a second first time because I quit for a couple of years. That time I was playing video games with a friend, thought I was doing badass. Turned out I was watching the wrong screen and I was way behind. I've done that. Yeah.
Yo, the original Halo. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shit, last time, what was it? I can't remember how long ago. Was it the 420 show last year when I ate the Slap Your Mama edibles from Rogue Shop?
Oh, has it really been that long? I wouldn't have thought that would have been that long.
I don't know if it was, but you guys remember, like, if anyone remembers, like, I ate that Slap Your Mama edible. I didn't even eat the full fucking thing. I ate half of it.
Dude,
right?
you were gone.
Yeah, I didn't close out the show. I just stopped the show.
Yeah.
I went and I sat and I watched a turned off TV for 3 hours. Like, yeah. But,
What
yeah.
am I doing with my life? Just kind of
Yeah.
into the distance.
And it's funny because, like, you know, I don't drink anymore or anything like that, you know, and like to me though, eating too many edibles is like, to me, like, and like, you know, I've dabbled with some party drugs in the past, you know, I've never felt like I was going to overdose on like a line of something, but I got to tell you, I'll eat an edible and I'm like, oh, that was too much. Like, that was too much.
That's
Like,
it.
this is
That was
it.
it.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
Well, not to get like super into it, but there's a health, like an actual scientific reason. There are certain people that have like this enzyme. I'm using the wrong terminology, but in their liver, that edibles don't really affect them that much. And then the opposite is also true. And I think you and I share that. Like edibles hit me like hard, like, but I can smoke for like hours and it's not as anywhere near as potent.
yeah.
But an edible will just knock me down.
Oh, yeah. And they always fuck me up. Good night, Grim. Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Yeah,
dude,
thanks for
this-
stopping by, man.
This is my thing. So I just said,
But yeah, so
Good.
like it depends on you know, like the person and stuff. And I get it, like, you know, as you get older, your body changes stuff. Because when I was younger, man, I could blow through edibles like an idiot. You know, I'd eat like a whole bag, you know, 120 milligrams or something. Now, you know, he said later, Phoenix nuts. You know,
That's your new name, man. Just embrace
Try
it.
those brownies, Grim. I want to hear those. We're
Just
talking
fence
about
nuts.
edibles. I want to see.
sometimes you got to fence the nuts, you know?
Fence the nuts.
But yeah, so thank you, chat, for sharing your stories. Because guess what? These
Yeah,
are probably gonna be
Fucking
used
loved
somewhere.
reading those. God damn.
Good.
Memories.
Good.
Going down memory lane. This was beautiful.
Yeah. When Tucky says I'm very visual on edibles, so I guess he sees stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're
I was
not
wondering if you
supposed
just like
to-
if when Tucky was like, "Yep, that's an
He's
edible."
eating
Like,
mushrooms and he's not he doesn't know there's a difference between mushrooms and weed. So just
Yeah, that-
give him a break.
Whole different situation.
I've never hallucinated off of something I smoked unless you're counting salvia, and that was a bad time. So
Oof.
that never again. Do you like to me? That's like I've never done heroin, but I imagine that's like heroin. And I did not like.
I've
it.
heard
Shrooms are
stories.
fun.
I've seen the
Acid is
videos.
not
That's
fun.
not for me.
I like shrooms. I won't touch acid.
No, acid was not fun.
I repress
Shrooms
too
are
much.
very fun.
You know. So
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah.
Do you want to do a rotten pizza review?
Yeah, we'll do some rotten
Oh,
pizza
hells yeah.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Is it actually pizza or is it more Pop Tarts?
Oh come on.
Neither.
No
Oh,
pigs. Let's stop guessing. He's gonna tell us. In the
Pornhub.
YouTube.
All right, Anthony, it's floor is yours.
Okay. So I thought I died and went to fat guy heaven because today, as I'm walking in the door after work, there's a package sitting on my front doorstep. And I'm like, I don't remember ordering anything, but it's got my name on it. So I go inside and I open it up. And it is a box full. Let's turn the green screen on so you can see. Of snack cakes.
Holy shit.
So I was like, I had something else planned, but I'm like, fuck it, let's review one of these. Because I know probably about this time in the show, I'll be ready for one of these. So there's peanut butter.
Are you doing a live review?
Oh, we're just, yeah.
Oh, hells yeah.
We're cracking a box,
We're
dude. Let's
getting
hear it out. Sorry.
monetized tonight.
Peanut butter candy cakes.
Gosh. Okay.
What the hell is this?
No.
Crimpets. That sounds like something in a Dr. Seuss movie. Oh, this looks good. Buttercream cupcakes. And last, but certainly not least, some cream-filled chocolate cupcakes.
Peanut butter. That's my vote. Chat, what do you got?
Yeah,
I
peanut
say
butter.
Peanut butter. Yeah.
Did I say we were voting?
No,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm just saying peanut butter is my vote if we're voting for
Yeah,
Are these from
my vote
Delane?
is definitely peanut butter.
that. I didn't order
Definitely.
these.
Delane, are these from you?
She's probably not even here anymore.
God damn it. Why not? I gotta know. Because they came from like New Jersey. I don't know
If they came from
anyone
Jersey,
New
it's not.
Jersey.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
she
know
is still
who
here.
sent these.
Jersey. The only thing I can think of in Jersey.
There's
Some douchebag that used to vape. Oh, Delane said yes, she sent them.
I was gonna say it's Pittman, New Jersey. So, and I know she asked for my address, so I just wanted to
Yeah.
make
they're from
sure.
Delane.
So yeah,
Maybe she shipped through a Pitman.
these look
crew.
good. Where are we at? What are we doing?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
My vote's peanut butter all the time.
Peanut butter. Peanut
I like how
butter
he's like,
cup.
we're not voting. He's like, what's the vote?
Yeah, we're voting.
Yeah, I was just kidding. Like
Like,
I
how come we
don't.
not?
I'm happy to be here, folks.
just- you're getting to enjoy all of those eventually. So just start.
yeah,
with
start with the
that.
peanut
Yeah,
start
the
with peanut
trouble
butter.
is I won't get to review them on another show because they'll be gone.
butter.
Your one and only shot, Anthony.
You gotta
let's
eat them
see.
all right now.
Can
All
I see
right, there's your
please?
packaging.
Yeah.
Ah, nice, nice.
They're
No wasted frosting
That's
with
thin,
plastic?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, these look delicious. These look like something that Girl Scouts should have been making.
Ooh. The Girl Scouts making snack cakes. That's dangerous territory, my dude.
Oh
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
die.
So
Yeah, because I'm gonna start eating way too many of these.
This is not fair.
It's good.
Oh,
It's
good.
really good.
Yeah. For
It
you.
actually tastes like there's cake in there. It's almost to the point where it's a little bit dry, but I'm not sure if that's the cake or my mouth right now. So
Yeah, the
probably a little
peanut
bit
butter.
of both.
yeah.
I mean, I think the cake is gonna be a little moister in the peanut butter, maybe.
Well, I
So,
think you got
that
a
is
good
the
batch because Subdued
Tasty
says.
cake. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, Subdued says beware of Amazon tasty cakes. They're usually expired and hard. How hard are your cakes, Anthony? Are your tasty cakes hard?
Are your tasty cakes hard right now, Anthony?
I would
That's
say
what
this particular tasty cake is not hard.
Okay.
Okay. Soft, tasty cakes. That's what we're hearing.
V8 asks, has anyone smoked a brick of weed out of a Four Loco can? Man, you really are pulling
Four
off that-
Locos came out way too late for me to be engaged with brickweed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was on to much better weed by the time Four Loco came out.
Yeah. They had like hydroponics and stuff back then.
Yo.
Talk about that water weed. Yeah.
Oh, I love the ceramic pipes that look like cans. They bring me back to my childhood.
When I first started, there was like 3 values. It was like dank, mids, or skunk. You know, like
Dank mid, or you got this from California.
Yeah.
The only ones I had was here's $20 and here you go. But back then,
Was what,
20
$20
bucks would
and
get you a
you go?
quarter, but it was all dirt weed. I
It
didn't
was
mind the
flat.
seeds.
Nice and seedy. Yeah.
Yeah, you had
No.
to shake it on a tray to get rid of the
I
seeds.
smoked
They
the
would
shit
just-
out
No,
of
you
seeds.
just smoked the shit out of the seeds. Yeah.
Oh God. Oh.
It made
No.
every weed after that taste so much better.
I told you, Elmo got a seed on the back of his uvula. That's
I'm not
that's
saying
just
it
what we
hasn't
did.
happened, but I'm not doing it on purpose. God damn.
There was no
Cool.
shaking. There was no prepping. Just smoke it.
See, we usually made the guy who didn't pony up that still wanted to smoke break up and DC.
Oh fuck that! That guy didn't get to smoke any.
Hey, well, I'm glad I wasn't your friend. There were days, I owe
Dude.
child support.
Yeah, you had a
Why do you
dollar.
think I'm living with 3 other guys? Like,
Everyone
a
had
dollar
that
got
friend,
you
too.
in. You had a dollar. Nobody didn't have a dollar.
Everyone had that friend that's like, man, I just quit smoking yesterday. Let me hit that. Like,
Yo,
I'll just do one because I quit last week, but I just
I just want one, and then he would never pass.
yeah, Anthony, Delane's asking, how's a tasty cake now that you've been able to enjoy it?
You got real quiet.
yeah, no,
yeah.
if you see me duck out, it's just to get more of them. So yeah, that's what's going on here.
Yeah,
That was good. I was actually expecting it to be more like a cookie, and so the cake was a nice change. Like just because of the way they're shaped, it doesn't look, but you actually get some resistance there that's cake-like. So it needs more peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh no,
If I'm being
that's a
picky.
shame.
Be
That's
picky,
just
be
being
petty.
picky.
Damn, some
Yeah.
dude blondes is hella angry about these cakes. She's like, Delane, probably very dry.
Probably very dry.
So don't ever
I
send
think
some
some-
food. Tasty
I
cakes.
think some dude had a bad experience with Amazon Tasty
I
Cakes.
had a
Bad experience.
He can't hurt you anymore.
I hear you.
All right, you guys want to play a game? Because that's basically
mean,
what we're up to
sure.
here. All right. So we've played this before, but the stakes have gone up. So we're gonna play a little Guess Who.
Ooh.
Also, you would have had my voice lines, but I couldn't find an app to record them and send them to you.
Cool. All right. So those of you who haven't seen this game before, basically what has happened is panel members have sent me some voices, and we all did lines from what I would say are popular stoner movies. You should be able to recognize the line easily. But they've done a little voice changing, and I've done a lot of voice changing to hide as much of this as humanly possible. So
There's an echo.
yeah, I'm getting a really bad feedback. It's okay. So Vandal's got 5 to choose from over there. You can play them in whatever order that you want, and we'll just let the panelists and the chat see if they can guess which one of the panelists voiced these.
Spoiler, they were all me.
It's true. So
All
true.
right. So I'm going to play
I
number
agree.
1 first.
You should listen to Anthony. When he agrees, he's never wrong.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimbly from tree to tree? Am I drinking milk from a saucer? Do you see me eating mice? Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimbly
Are they going to be played
from
through
tree to
here
tree?
or through YouTube?
Am I drinking milk
Just
from a
YouTube.
saucer?
Oh shit!
Do you see me
I need to
eating
unmute.
mice?
Yeah, you got to unmute for this part. Is that Vandal? Sounds like Vandal. Yeah, that's sorry.
I
about the
love that
delay,
movie.
guys.
I love that movie too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
All right. So
I
go
think it
ahead,
sounded
chat.
like mute guy, Vandal.
You're
I'm gonna
muted
go
to
with-
us, Vandal.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with Vandal, who's not speaking.
all right. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah, hold your silence, man. I guess.
He's got a lot of mutes and things to deal with over there, just making sure the audio's
I'm
good.
trying my
So
best
we'll-
over here.
we'll cut him some slack.
So obviously, chat, you can go ahead and guess who it was. Ern's first in and says it was Fence Nuts.
I appreciate
Damn,
the
dude, I'm
vote. I
sorry.
thank you, Ern, for using the correct honorific for fence nuts. Thank you. Unlike V8, who did not use the correct honorific for fence nuts.
Ben says it's me. Steve-O says it's Snorkelay.
I appreciate that Steve-O and Ronnie also listened to Anthony and me.
Ronnie
I
says
very much
Snorkel.
appreciate that.
Patrick
Is
says
them all?
Anthony. Delane says my bad on the name typos. It's fence nuts.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Let's put it out there more.
There we go.
Let's go.
Delane fixing her previous answer. Well done.
Yeah. Still
And
not
I'm
a-
gonna say it's fence nuts.
I thought it was Vandal. I'm sticking with Vandal.
I also am sticking with Vandal. Don't worry.
I'm going with Snorkel.
Nah. Good choice. Good choice. Solid answer.
All right, so what's
Time
the
to
big
give it up. Who is it?
Oh, it's me. That
I
was
knew
me.
it.
That
You
was
can't
me.
get rid of your inflection, no matter how much voice changer you put on it.
What? No, I didn't put a big. All right.
Just embrace it, fence nuts. It's fine.
Hey, they're just doing it to wind you up. That's all
I
I'm doing.
changed the cadence. That's not my normal speech pattern.
That's
That's
totally
not my normal speech pattern.
That's
at
not-
all
My normal.
speech pattern.
No.
You know, I'm gonna start a festival called BJ in the park. All right, so
I'm gonna eat some chicken now. Go ahead.
Delane got it right. V8 got it right. Ern got it right. I got it right.
Are you taking notes there, sewer rug? I mean, sorry, fence nuts.
No, Ern just made me laugh. 'Cause he pretended to DJ for no fucking reason.
Ronnie Jim says 2 turntables and a picket fence. All right. So, dog's cock. Dog sock? Never mind. I don't know what he's saying. I'm gonna stop.
That's dog sock. Yes.
Yeah. Punk rock days.
All right. And then V8 says we can still tell it's you though. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna play number 2 now. I'll go ahead and mute
All
myself.
right, we're gonna be quiet for
shit.
20 seconds now. I'm actually
I had
gonna
a
wait it
dream
out.
last
I'm gonna
night.
try to just
I
talk
dreamt that I
until
was a
it
dove
shows up.
flying over the sea,
Yep,
then I
just be a
dove
second.
into the
We're almost
ocean.
there.
and I swam with the dolphins. I was
Enjoy
two
my tasty
animals
cakes.
joined as one.
Oh, you snuck another
Which
bite
means
in.
Yeah.
I'm not
good
sneaky
things are
with.
coming.
I should be more sneaky
Good
because there's
things.
a screen and stuff.
It just seems like you always save noodles for Friday night.
It's the good time.
I had a dream last night. I dreamt that I was a dove flying over the sea, and then I dove into the ocean, and I swam with the dolphins. I was two animals joined as one, which meant good things are coming.
I love how you said you were
Good
going to be
things.
quiet for 20 seconds and then weren't.
His 20 seconds is still going.
Oh wow! So Anthony is first vote from V8. When Tucky
I'm
Shine
voting
says
Anthony.
me. Delane says me. Subdued Blonde says me.
I'm definitely
Delane
voting
says you.
Anthony.
10,000%.
10,000%. Sewer rug with a panel member for sure.
Damn.
Luckily, that's not fence nuts typing because the name's wrong.
Ronnie Jim says Vandal. Subdued says Oribaldi. Patrick says
Steve-O,
me.
I hear everyone talking at once. Hey, I was quiet that time.
Yeah, it was.
I'll
it was,
have
it
you
was
know,
Fence Nuts.
I was quiet.
I say it's
Fence
Anthony.
nuts.
Sewer Rug says it's Anthony. I say it's Snorkel. Ern says Snorkel or Vandal. What a spectrum to be on.
That's a spread.
Yeah,
It's probably me.
yeah.
How
Like-
about that?
You in front of a Chuck E. Cheese window.
Most likely.
So big reveal time. Yeah, it was me, motherfuckers. That was Mr. Cheezel from Grandma's
Get to
Boy.
vote.
I love that
You
Delane
know it
didn't
was
even.
me. You
there
made
was
it.
no hesitation. 10,000%. Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's kind of like not fair. Like I'm
I
sure
could have bet the
you know,
odds. Yeah.
you probably
That's a
could
good
pick him out of
percentage.
a crowd at this moment in time.
Right?
That's a good percentage. I should have taken.
Where do you
it.
But
get your
damn, I
weed,
worked
Mr.
hard on
Cheezel?
these. She's
From
like,
you,
there you
Dante.
go.
But yeah, that was from Grandma's Boy when they're in the board meeting.
You know.
And Delane says they were
Also,
Vandal
damn
pauses.
good movie.
Yeah.
Oh, and snorkel, by the way, I understand what a delay means now. It means like once we shut up, the thing plays. So it doesn't mean I could keep talking for 20 seconds like I thought was going to be okay.
No, you got to shut up.
Yeah,
I talked over the whole thing.
Yeah,
No
that's what I learned when Anthony kindly and not by beating my ass reminded me to shut the fuck up.
You know, you could call if there's problems. I mean,
he was violent. The belt hurt, but I don't complain.
It's okay. I'm
All right, number 3.
Sorry.
Somebody wrote in that book that I'm lying about being a virgin. Because I use super jumbo tampons. But I can't help it if I got heavy flow and a wide set vagina. Somebody wrote in that book that I'm lying about being a virgin. Because I use super jumbo tampons. But I can't help it if I got heavy flow and a wide set vagina.
What is that from?
You don't know what that's from.
It's like Vandal's favorite movie ever.
Yeah.
Steve-O says snorkel. Subdued says Anthony and the heavy flow.
I'm going with Anthony as well.
V8 says snorkel low.
That was Vandal's favorite movie,
One of them.
One of
and
them.
it's a stoner movie.
That wasn't Mean Girls, but you know, it's a close like fourth.
Ronnie Jim says snorkel. Steve-O says Mean Girls. Anthony from Earn. Patrick says Mean Girls. Delane says it's real vandally.
I think
forgot
Vandal.
to explain how this game is played. Some people are trying to guess what movie it's from. The other ones are trying to guess who said it. You know what? I'll tell you what. From here on out, you get double points if you can tell us who it is and the
Where
name
the
of the
quote's
movie.
from.
I'm
where the
very
quote's from.
concerned.
So you
that
have to get
Vandal and
both of
I
those
sound
answers
similar.
right. You get double the points.
There we go. I'll keep track of these points.
The second time you and I have been put in the same
Um,
category there, Vandal.
So, Snorkel, what's your guess on this?
I'm gonna guess Anthony.
Okay, fair enough. Sewer Rug, what's your guess on this?
Vandal. It's his favorite
Vandal, what's your guess on
Snorkel.
this? Some
Good
guesses.
choice.
Did you get everybody in chat?
Yes.
Well, who the fuck was it? Well, that was our buddy
me.
Sewer Rug.
movie. That was me.
It was Fence
What?
Nuts. I'll have you know. That was
Sewer
not
Rug.
Sewer Rug.
It
that was Fence Nuts.
Sewer Rug. That was
I'm
me.
sorry.
Would you rather be Sewer Nuts
How
or
was that cadence
Fence
for
Rug?
you? How was that cadence for you, huh? Huh? Everybody? Oh, cadence.
It was
I
nice.
knew it was
It
you. I
was-
didn't say it so you wouldn't feel bad being back already.
And I guessed wrong the entire time. On not on purpose, but
That's just who he is.
educatedly.
It's from Mean Girls, one of Vandal's favorite movies. Yes.
Yeah.
And,
All right.
But yes, I was trying to throw Fence Nuts off there, Patrick. God, come on now.
confused
Thank
now.
you, V8, for backing me up with Heathers. There we go.
All right, number 4.
That's real big.
You're
I
gonna
like to
stand
exaggerate
there
loud.
owning the fireworks stand and say you ain't got no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky ladders, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, cherry bombs, nipsidazers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser? You're gonna stand there owning the fireworks stand and say you ain't got no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker biscuits, honky ladders, hoosker do's, hoosker don'ts, cherry bombs, nipsidazers, with or without the scooter stick, or one single whistling kitty chaser?
All right.
You're gonna stand there owning the fireworks stand.
All right. So, Sewer Rug is doing a snorkel impression, said Steve-O for the last one. Delane says, wow, Fence Nuts fooled us all. Let's see.
No, she said, wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Now, remember, you get double points if you can pick the panel member and the movie. So
Yeah. So Delane says, oh
V8
my
nailed
God.
the movie. So
Also from Vandal's favorite movie, Joe Dirt. So Kentucky Shine says Anthony and Joe Dirt. V8 says Sewer Rug and Joe Dirt. Patrick says, I have autism. Sorry, I don't get sarcasm. Delane
you
says
ain't gotta be
snorkel.
sorry.
If you don't
I already
understand
gave y'all-
feelings, how are you sorry? Patrick says Anthony Joe.
Hey now. What do you mean you have any feelings? I didn't know you got any feelings.
I'm gonna say Snorkel.
I'm going to vote for myself as well.
Obviously, the movie Apocalypse Now, where they had to go to that crater.
It was not Apocalypse Now. It was Apocalypse
no,
Wow.
they had to fly to that crater on the moon. To blow
Yeah,
it up so they
Apocalypse
hit the
Wow.
Earth.
Not Apocalypse Now. Apocalypse Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It's starred that one dude with the fucked up nose.
Ronnie Jim
Owen
says
Wilson.
Sewer Rug
Owen
Shoulder.
Wilson. Thank you, Anthony.
She was in Sex in the City, I think, was his name. Yeah. Ronnie Jim says Sewer Rug So Dirt. So Dirt. Joe Dirt.
So dirt.
It's actually Dierte. Okay.
Also, one
G-
of the best
Dierte.
lines from Joe Dirt. So well done, me, for voicing that line.
All right, so it was Anthony. Anthony Joe Dierte says Steve-O Dierte.
Yeah, it's Dierte.
Patrick says, I don't know anything.
Apocalypse. Wow.
All right, which one of you buttholes was it?
That one's me. That's all
Yeah.
me.
We got
Should've
a
known.
Patrick, a Wintucky nailing it right off the bat.
Yeah, I think Kentucky was the first.
Yeah,
that I
Wintucky
saw.
was spot on with that and quick.
But you know what? Everybody that answered correctly gets double points.
I hope Fence Nest is keeping track of this because he
I'm
was
writing
our
this-
scorekeeper.
I'm writing this all down.
Why is this pen
Got
so
it.
big? That's chopsticks.
What? I've been writing all night with chopsticks. That's not going to work.
He's
It
got
totally
spelled
worked.
out in a greasy noodle across his desk.
Read the
No,
paper. It's all there. Don't worry about it.
Just
Tell us who's
entered
winning
the
so far.
paper. I just entered the paper. I need
Ju-
lead pencil to wipe
Just
across it.
who's winning. Just read the paper. Who's
Alright.
winning right now?
Number 5.
Okay, cool. Number
Last
5, congratulations.
But not least, number 5. I mean,
First of all, to understand what happened to Killer, you've got to understand who Killer the dog was. Now, Killer was born to a three-legged bitch of a mother. He was always ashamed of this man. And then, right after he's adopted by this man, Tito Leibowitz, he's a small-time gun runner and a Rottweiler fight promoter. So he puts Killer into training. They see Killer's good. He's damn good. But then he had the fight of his life. They put him against his brother, Nibbles. And Killer said, "No, man, that's my brother. I can't fight Nibbles." But they made him fight anyways. And Killer, he killed Nibbles. Killer said, "That's it." He's called off all his fights and he started doing crack. And he freaked out. Then in a rage, he collapsed and his heart no longer beat. Wow. First of all, to understand what happened to Killer, you've got to understand who Killer the dog was. Now, Killer was born to a three-legged bitch of a mother. He was always ashamed of this man. And then, right after he's adopted by this man, Tito Leibowitz, he's a small-time gun runner and a Rottweiler fight promoter. So he puts Killer into training. They see Killer's good. He's damn good. But then he had the fight of his life.
dude
They put
called
him
me
against
out
his brother,
right away.
Nibbles. And Killer said, "No, man, that's my brother. I can't fight Nibbles." But they made him fight anyways. And Killer, he
Squinting
killed
so hard at
Nibbles.
that.
Killer said, "That's it." He's called off all his fights
I
and he
feel
started
like
doing crack.
Siegel might
And he
hate me
freaked out.
later.
Then
So.
in a rage,
Chopsticks
he
aren't even
collapsed
out of the
and his
package
heart
yet.
no
Like,
longer
they're
beat.
still.
Wow.
I had no idea, you guys. I apologize. This is not how I normally write things down. I'm more.
can't even trust
prepared.
them to write stuff down. You're going to let them unclog your drain, guys? Come on.
I'm 9,900% less sure than Delane, but that was Vandal.
Yeah. So the first one in chat was Subdue Blonde with Sewer Rug. Delane says half-baked Vandal. Ern says Vandal half-baked. Snorkel says Vandal 100%. Steve-O says, I'm going to keep guessing Snorkel until I get it right. Then Ern, Sewer Reg says Sewer half-baked. Patrick says Vandal half-baked Scarface. Excuse me. Steve-O says, even though it's probably Vandal. Ronnie Jim says Anthony. Steve-O says movie's half-baked. Delane says, I thought it was Brian who said it, not Scarface. V8 says half-baked and do mattress horn. Whatever that means.
I don't understand that whatsoever, but cool.
Things are getting out
It's
of
cool that
control.
he's typing while having a stroke. I'm glad he's still,
I'm wondering why he corrected mattress horn and not the rest of the sentence.
What the fuck is a mattress horn? Like, do you have to get into like use it to slide into your?
It's
bed?
like a shoe horn, but it's bigger. It's when you tuck the sheets too tight and you need to get in there. You just
Mattress horn, like Matterhorn. like
Yeah.
laying down. I don't know.
Have you ever had this
We're
trouble?
all going
I
down.
can't get into bed. Well, we have the perfect solution.
the mattress horn.
Yeah.
That's
And
not-
now.
It's just a
You'll get
giant
2.5
kid slide
mattress
that a
horns.
guy that's really big rolls down into bed. Like,
Whee!
Order
Sleep.
now and you'll get our bonus water slide adapter free.
water bed mattress horn. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
100%.
too hard. There's just problems upon problems trying to hide that. It's just you.
It's
So,
his
but it was
commas,
so
his
good
pauses.
That I'm like, I'm gonna leave it
Oh.
till last because
His
it's
cadence?
just I've watched it probably 20 times this week just because it makes
So
me
good.
laugh. I mean, making it up, but it's just like the wow at the end. It makes the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's that pause and then wow, awesome.
But yeah,
fun.
pretty much like most people got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right away.
There was a few people that didn't. Steve-O fell for my cunning ruse.
Yeah, I like how Surug's like, I think the cadence and all this. I have a cadence too, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
your
yours
pauses.
didn't even sound like if you were doing voices, I couldn't tell. Like I thought you were actually just doing them your regular speech and then having me mess with them.
I thought I was doing a regular speech. I honestly, I don't know what I was doing.
That's what I thought.
I
Yeah.
just sit there and actually, you know what? It's time to try some of that ice cream paint job. But yeah. So
Well, cool. Then
Don't
we'll
expect
go on to
shit
the
from
next
me.
segment that doesn't have a bumper, but it does have an intro. And the intro is
It frees me up
Oops,
to
I
do
chose
my
the
own.
wrong
the
one.
envelopes.
I thought you were gonna do the other one. All right, Sudini's up.
Is there a bumper?
Yeah, for Sudini, yeah, maybe
Oh, okay. I didn't think there was a bumper.
to open your third eye. I forgot I put a giant turd above his head in that picture. There's corn in it. All right, great Sudini. Let's spotlight you because you're gonna do
All
something.
right, I need to
magical
do.
for us.
I need to bring Sudini out with this great intro. Sudini holds the envelopes in his hands. As anyone with more than a fourth grade Nevada public school education can plainly see,
Oh fuck!
these
I only got
envelopes
third.
have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in the sewer line at Big Bud's Barbecue since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but Sudini, in his magical and potentially divine way, will ascertain the answers, having never before seen the questions. And without further ado, the great Sudini.
Oh, it's good to be back, Anthony.
It's been quite some time, but Sudini has rustled up a few of these questions. Don't you dare! Hack made the best meal you ever eat consist of kitty litter chips. Let me get
Still
into this.
better than Crocs.
So here's the thing. There's questions in these envelopes, and I have the ability to ascertain the answer to the questions. What I'm hoping for from you all is to help me figure out what the question is. So I will take these to my temple one at a time and observe what the answer may be.
Your
Oh,
temple's
yes.
lower.
This is coming to me now. Wait, what order?
Your temple is lower.
Oh, I have options.
No, keep going. No, down further. A lot further. Keep going south, Mort.
All right, I muted him, sewer rug.
Okay, so here we are. All right, let's focus on this. And the answer is high rollers. Feeling high rollers is in this envelope. any thoughts on what the question could be for Hold on. Let me get to this. What's going on here? I'm just tearing it open. Yeah. Any thoughts, guys, on what it might be? No? Glad
Drugs.
you didn't answer. I will.
So many drugs, all the drugs.
Things really in here.
Earn in a Subaru.
I drive a
Absolutely.
Subaru because I'm gay.
I mean, doesn't that go without saying?
Okay. The question inside the envelope. Describe a stoned bowling team. That was pretty simple. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Okay. So, do apologize here.
So what you're saying is nobody got that right?
Absolutely not. I
No.
can't read the
Okay.
chat.
How
I'm-
could we ever
because-
compete with the great Sudini?
It's because you're not using your correct temple.
I'm oh, sorry. On this side.
No,
Let's
no,
get back to it.
lower. God damn it.
Randall?
Yeah, there we are. So I feel like the answer for this one is a two-parter. The Friday Fallout. Hold on. And a hammer. The Friday Fallout and a hammer. This is curious.
Earn in chat.
It's nice to see you're not reading off the page there.
I'm thinking out loud. Of course.
Friday Fallout
I
and
don't
a
need
hammer.
it. Friday
Uh,
Fallout and a hammer.
Earn when he falls asleep.
I don't know what the chat's saying. Hopefully it's not offensive.
things that feel like a smack in the nuts.
Name two things that can soften your brain. That's not appropriate. Hold on. Hold on. We have more here. I just
Delaying High Roller's Vandal when he tried to use his roller skates a few years back.
That was a bad time.
it's
God, unpaid.
uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys, this is easy. This is crabgrass. It's crabgrass.
I just hope
Like
you
my-
guys appreciate it now because, like, I try hard sometimes compared to Sewer Rug.
Yeah, I'm trying-
What is fence nuts?
Fence nuts. Crabgrass is the answer for fence.
New from Ocean Spray fence nuts.
Fence nuts. Now
These are
with
grown
their
on the best
crabgrass.
fence, straight from Colorado.
It's simple. It's what do crabs get high on? I thought you guys would have had that. Sorry, hold
Yeah,
on.
fence nuts. What are you not comprehending there, Sudini?
I don't know what we're
assumed
doing.
you would be prepared for this sort of thing.
Us be prepared.
I am mostly prepared. Are you
Maybe give us a little bit more time to come up with the question there. The great
Maybe.
Sudini.
Maybe a desert nomad should do a desert no on your brother.
I'll
How
be
does that
honest with
feel?
you. I have no
My
idea. what
brother
we're
would
doing.
like that. So
Let's move on to the next one and hopefully something happens.
if you use the correct temple, Jesus.
Well, I don't know where you want me to be, but I'm here. I'm
Lower.
here.
Steve O has an
Lower.
answer. He says, "What's growing on fence nuts?"
I need.
Come on, you chain link
Moving on.
chonga. What's going on?
To the next one with this temple covered.
No. Oh, God damn it.
This is a three-parter. They're getting bigger now. Okay.
That's what she said.
A potato. Just follow along. Earn and Christopher Vandal.
Good spelling.
A potato. Me
Earn.
and we're good air fried.
I was
A
going to say
potato?
they're most tolerable when they're French fried.
Potato, Earn, and Christopher Vandal.
They're all really good at spelling words.
Oh no. They're way different. It's name a spud, a stud, and a dud. I guess this one.
So the dud is a potato.
I don't know the order of these things. They just happen.
Oh,
Shuffle all.
The dud is a vandal.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Ern
We're
says a
getting into
teacher
this
started
now.
calling me crabgrass because of my last name, but he really knew the other kids would change it into crab ass. He just did it to fuck with me. All right, crab ass. Thanks for that one.
Yeah. Way to go, Crab Apple. That just...
DJ Crabass.
Delane says
Potato,
a potato,
Ern, and
Ern, and
Vandal.
Vandal. What happens after the show? Steve O says things found on OnlyFans.
Pigs in a blanket from Subdue.
Houdini is now going to get back on track
Okay.
and open.
Still using the wrong temple.
We have Mia Craze Supermarket Box Boy. Double bag your auntie. Let me get on with this. All right, here we are. So number.
Well, she does need double bags.
Can you not? Here
He's
we
trying
go.
to concentrate.
I'm focusing.
Yes.
Yeah, with the wrong temple.
Houdini needs concentration. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Types of hepatitis sewer rug has.
It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
The grades I got in high school.
Grades. You got a G?
Delane
got a
says your
G in high
body is a
school.
temple. LOL. Yeah,
His
for the
body
homeless.
is a temple.
I'm saying it's got something to do with high.
What are
she-
some? Oh no, we got it. It's here. What are some of the earlier forms of preparation H?
Oh my
So
god.
I guess they ran the gamut, and what they found was H was the best one. So
Preparation H does feel good on the whole.
Call it Operation
Okay.
Ass Cream. I guess you can't cuss on YouTube anymore, but guess what? No one watches us.
Fuck that shit.
well, I don't know the rules, but I do know the answer to this. This here is Timbuktu. Let's get global. Timbuktu. This is interesting.
Where Big Rick was born.
I don't know the rules. I just
Where Houdini is
ascertained-
hiding his other temple.
Where could that be?
I just thought of something. I'm not gonna say it.
Do you have an
Say
answer
it.
for Timbuktu?
Say it.
No, it's mean.
Say
It's
it.
mean.
Say it.
I can't.
Say it.
I'm just really high and hyper focused.
Let's get back into this. The answer or the question would be what comes after Timbuk 1? So I guess it was more of a counter.
I hate
I didn't
this.
know that all of it was going to be. So, all right.
That's
We
all
have
I need
one
you.
more
I need you
envelope.
to say it. Come on, man.
No, I'm
I
not
have
saying
one
it.
more envelope to delve into.
Number
This
three's
could
on
be
the
anything.
forehead, guys. Come on.
This could be anything. Oh, it's three things.
It's three. It's a number three. It's not three things.
three
It's one
things.
number three.
A broken water pipe, Tom Hanks, and Patrick Conquest.
Sewer
Things
rug
Sewer Rug
dreams.
wishes he could sound like.
Pipes
broken
that
water
sewer rug
pipe.
wants to drain.
Pipes the Sewer Rug has been inside of.
I hope the chat's very amused right now. May a vindictive koala leave a holy
Places
relic in your
Fence Nuts
granola.
has delved.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I already gave my
Okay, I
answer.
got an
It's the correct
idea.
answer.
I got an idea. All right, now I'll wait.
This is the last one.
Yeah, Places Fence Nuts has delved.
A broken water pipe, Tom Hanks, and Patrick Conquest.
Yep.
The question is, name a leak, a Greek, and a freak. I guess that was it. Either way, Sewer Rug has been very amused and very prepared for this one. He's gonna get back to his
I like
reading
how there
corner.
was like 8 of them, but we only did 3.
Yeah.
We did 7. There was 7.
There's no way that
And
was
none of
7.
them at
I'm
the
not
right
that
tempo.
high.
There was
I know, but I
went-
think he is, so that's why they went so fast.
Yeah.
He was like, and the answer is, and the next one, and the answer is.
There was no waiting. Places Sewer Rug calls home.
The sooner I get through this segment, the sooner I can take the focus off of me.
That was a big screen, man. And my
What
hair
the
was
hell
Sponsored by
happened to-
Dynavap.
hair
Ern,
was
your
even
keyboard
bigger.
may be broken, Ern. You need to
I don't have a
unplug it and plug it back in.
That's a
Yeah,
Panic at the Disco song. Okay.
I don't need the main screen. That is large. I'm gonna look away next time.
Subdue Blonde, what?
I second Subdue Blonde's what?
So that has been the great Sudini, guys.
Great is in air quotes. Massive, huge air quotes.
I love the Sudini when he comes by. He's the
Oh.
best.
Subdue Blonde's deciphering Ern's message. So for the Hanks, it's Tom Hanks, apparently.
To Hanks.
Yeah. T. Hanks. Tom Hanks.
Hanks.
Thanks for the memories. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, so the last thing that I've got, and then we've got one more after that, is a little Stone Thoughts. So if you want to play that bumper, we'll get rolling on to that.
Actually, everyone's got to
Although
wait 2
we've
seconds.
pretty much
for
done
me.
that already.
So, because Anthony's like, you have to watch it. I'm gonna watch it. I don't watch it when I upload stuff anymore. It tells me not to.
Fine.
He muted himself. How long
Because
till
he
he
was-
notices?
No, he did it on purpose. He's watching.
It frees me up to do my own thing.
Oh, Red, your own thing. That's so hip.
I love salt.
Hey, if God is all powerful, can he make a boob so big that even he can't lift it?
Well, that's a good question, man. I'll ask him next time I'm on the bus.
That's a lot of dead air.
Yeah, well, you guys can
Yeah,
talk.
I.
You guys,
Beto
that's why I
muted,
kept pointing
so-
to you guys. Like, you guys talk. I had to
Yeah,
watch it.
I watched it.
Well,
You
I
have
was
to-
waiting for your mute thing to come off, and it just never
All right, so
came
who wants to
off.
come on screen? No.
I was
Uh,
watching it, and then I thought about my chicken, and then I started watching it again. That's
Yeah.
where I was at.
It's not muted, Ern. It'll catch
Eating
up.
16 pounds of spaghetti over there.
Dude, Ern's such a wild Colorado guy. He's eating spaghetti with chopsticks. Like, oh, he's so crazy. I bet she goes to Hobby Lobby. He doesn't even have a lobby to hobby. You know what I mean? Like,
What I figured out with this when I was putting it on Zoom is that I could be part of the circle. I can like interact with them. Like,
Patrick says, I don't think I'm a freak. Am I really? And then Subdue Blonde says,
Patrick,
anyone
where
going to
are
take
you
Patrick's
right
question?
now?
Yeah.
You're here right now, there, Patrick. You're yeah. You have to
I
be.
said in the best way possible.
Oh yeah,
respect.
definitely.
I was like,
But everybody here is a freak.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't belong otherwise.
so I thought this segment might be a little bit fun to do because I mean we've talked about all kinds of things like this, but have you we talked about this after the show last week, and stoned thoughts. It happens to everybody. You become like the smartest person in the room. All about the dumb really matter. And I thought, if any of the ones you've thought in the past like really stick out to you, that we would share. So I thought that would be kind of fun. But the first one, and I want to kind of do my own at the beginning because it has to do with the show. Oh, Vanda, you were like glitchy there for a second. But what I thought was, okay, think about like 50 years ago. And if there were 60 people that came once a week to watch four morons talk about the dumbest shit ever on, stage somewhere, to think about that and that happening like every week, to me seems amazing. So I appreciate the chat because they come. I appreciate what they, bring to this. They listen through robot voices, but, I just think, hey, I love our chat. And it was just one of those things. I was like, 60 years ago, I'd have been the coolest cat in the cave if I had 60 people coming to see me every week. So
Yeah.
that's to start us off. So any kind of stone thoughts that you guys had or have, I've got other ones too. So. Oh,
When
good.
I light my lighter, it becomes lighter until it won't light.
Oh, that's good.
Very specific.
That's deep.
I feel like he's gonna have a lot of epiphanies tonight.
What does water taste like?
I have already talked about my stone thoughts, and you guys thought it was a terrible segment, but do baths get high off the soap we use? And that's why we have to use bath cleaner and baths where we clean ourselves, but somehow they get dirty, but the soap on us cleans us, but makes the tub dirty, and it needs its own cleaner? Like, what kind of
If
fucking...
you drop
No,
the
this
soap,
kangaroo court fucking shit of fucking buying capitalism is I want everybody's ass over here. Oh, scrubbing bubbles for your tile, and then you have to have one just for the tub.
It's
Because guess
Procter
what?
and Gamble.
Your tub's not tile. Your tub is metal. So now you have to buy 2 soaps on top of the 1 soap for your body, unless you're like Sewer Rug or Snorkel and you buy the 13-in-1. So there you go. You're covered all the way around. Number 1.
Peace, Kentucky.
Number 2, then you could have a good night, Kentucky. Number
You
2,
can.
you can't poop in a shower. That has nothing to do with what I was saying. I'm just saying you can't.
I
poop
mean,
in
you
a shower.
can.
Nope.
You can poop in a shower. Yes, you can.
But yeah,
Nobody's stopping you.
yeah.
You
But
Also,
yeah. Also,
if you drop the soap
I'd like
on
to
the
stop
floor, does the floor get clean or does the soap get dirty?
see, that's another thing too. It's like you got to rinse off your soap when you're done using it, but it's supposed to clean. So what? Are we just fucking around in this donkey dick fucking circle jerk here?
Why
Fucking-
does
No,
your bath
it's
towel ever
marketing.
have to go in the laundry?
Because it's only wet when you dry. It
Which
wets
is
as-
crazy because I get it. Like, if you let your towel, like, sit out when it's wet and you don't turn on, like, the exhaust or whatever, it gets mildewy and stinks. But
The
like,
heat lamp.
yeah. But then if you wipe yourself off while you're clean with a towel, how does the towel get dirty?
Get dirty. Yeah, honestly.
Skin.
You know what I
You
mean?
want to collect skin? You wanna
Also,
collect skin?
wash rags are a fucking, that's all a fucking scam. You guys do you guys use wash rags?
I
Loofahs?
use my hands.
hands.
God gave me 2
Anthony
wash
uses
rags.
a wash rag.
There's loofahs and wash rags, and there's peanut
There's
butter cakes.
hands.
And
Hey,
everyone
I
has
got a lot more crevices than the rest of you. I need the help. Okay?
Yeah, okay. So
Leave my wash rag
would it
alone.
be insensitive of me to ask, have you ever like had it on your hand and you like go to pull it back and it's not there and you're like, oh shit.
No.
He is not that large.
Delane says a
I
stone.
don't know if I keep eating these tasty cakes. Maybe.
Delane says Stone thought icy, slurpy, freezy, and slushies are all the same basic thing, but have specific texture and hierarchy.
And they all taste different. You
Yeah.
can't tell me an icy and a
Well,
slushy taste the same.
You know,
Even if they're
that
the
has
same
to do with
flavor.
the flavoring. Yeah.
No,
but
even if they're the same flavor, that texture makes them taste different, which is weird.
Yeah, like I like.
But
the
I think she's
cherry
right
one,
about
but
the
I don't like
hierarchy.
cherry the other.
like
Oh,
there is
there
a, there's definitely a hierarchy.
Oh
There
yeah,
is.
definitely Slurpees at the top.
No.
Could you imagine the frozen flavored drink wars? Oh man, their
Grape
message boards
Slurpees.
must be crazy.
Mixed with
Slurpee did? They're
grape
fucking grape
Slurpees mixed with the South Korean liquor that I can't remember
Slush
the name of.
puppies all damn day. Fuck you guys.
Oh fuck no!
I like soupy ice, man. Soupy ice. Is the
Ah.
way
See, that
to go.
reminds me of a stone thought I had back in the day of why there was no beer Slurpees.
Ooh,
Like, I think
now
that would be
I
a perfect summertime treat, but
Have you
there
not
must
seen
be a reason.
IPAs? They're basically fucking cake batter at this point.
I mean, yeah, you put them in the freezer, you're gonna get a beer
Yeah.
Slurpee. So, although a beer Slurpee sounds really good.
I mean, I would think NASCAR would make a killing off some shit like that.
Ben says he doesn't use a towel. He uses a loofah. It keeps his tattoos bright. And he also needs to exfoliate. Patrick says, also, I'm wearing that bucket hat right now. I don't know what bucket hat we're talking about. Delane says, ices are the top. And it's slush puppies, man. All day, every day, man.
Oh hell no, Slurpees.
Yeah.
They got the right texture,
Slurpees
consistency,
suck.
so
They got
much,
that thing where it's like
so
old-
much syrup.
They're
in
like
them.
old
Hells
lady
yeah.
hands, man, where it's like the top of it just goes all white and there's nothing there, because there's no blood, aka flavor, and then just does that little puddle at the bottom. So you get one good, like, juicy gulp, and then
good
after that,
drink.
your face fucking the straw
You
for
are,
20
you
minutes.
are not
and you're
letting
going,
your Slurpee melt long enough, are you, buddy?
and then it's got that weird chunk of ice in the
You
middle where
gotta
the
turn
straw
it into like
hole
pure,
was.
like cold syrup.
Shut
you just
up.
let it.
Shut
You
up.
just let it
Shut
mellow.
up. Shut up. Fuck you and your Slurpee, man.
At least we can agree that ices and freezies are way down on the list.
Ah. Aaron says, I've had an adult Capri Sun. It was called Gasolina. By the way, dude, I got some of those Kool-Aid jammers. They're like $2 at Winco.
Oh fuck yeah, they're good. They're good.
$2 for like
You
a
know who
12 pack.
keeps trying to get into the icy and Slurpee battles is fucking their cousin Snow Cone. He's outside and he's like, "Come
Oh
on,
fuck that guy. No, Hawaiian shaved ice all day. Fuck the snow cone.
see."
See,
The
Snow
snow
Cone's-
cone-
running.
You throw the snow cone at the child and go buy the Hawaiian shaved ice.
Yeah, no, fuck that. The snow cones, you cut the bottom of it off and you suck that shit off like you gotta pay your rent.
V8.
You know, and then you got that frozen ass gumball at the bottom. You know, I'm talking about
I
the ice
learned
cream man
something tonight.
special. You got to try and bite a. It's
And then Steve-O, right on board.
Steve-O, I'd suck a Slurpee dick. No, and then you got that frozen gumball at the bottom of it. You know, and you try to bite it, and you chip your tooth. You know,
Because it's fucking frozen solid.
like who the fuck thought that was a good idea? It's like, hey, these kids just fucked their teeth up on this ice. Let's give them some fucking gum. Like, yeah. It's like they had a bunch of extra gum that they traded to like the Contras for a gun, like AK-47s in 1978, and the government's like, "What the fuck are we gonna do with these?" No, let's give it to kids. Yeah,
Hells yeah, and
it's a food group.
Ern's on
It's
my
grape
wavelength.
flavored. It counts
Thank
as a
you,
fruit.
Ern.
Yeah,
Voted on by the school board.
yeah, but yeah. So let me see. I'm trying to think of something else. Obviously, I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this, but they took it away from us, and I wish they bring it back for like, you know, the V-shaped Subway sandwiches, where they cut it into like a V shape, and they had the thin layer of bread on top, so it was kind of like a pita almost when you ate it, so it didn't go everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember
or
that.
you,
But-
or you just,
that.
But bring
you just
that
cut
back.
the sandwich right.
No, bring that back, but instead the meatball sub, you know, only. So it's like a meatball torpedo.
It's like a hot dog.
You shut your
No,
poor mouth.
it's nothing like the
It's a
hot
hot
dog.
You shut
It's
the
nothing.
Oh.
Go to the fucking
Okay,
gas
hot
somebody
dogs have
mute
meat in
him.
'em.
He's done. He's done. Go. No.
Just it's a hot dog.
Can we just no? It's not a hot dog.
You muted me.
I didn't mute you.
Nobody muted
mute
you.
me. It's a hot dog.
Delane says Stone thought crabs aren't bugs like lice. They're little microscopic crabs. Oh wait, crabs aren't bugs like lice. They're little microscopic crabs. If left untreated, how big can they get? Like full-size crabs. Sewer Rug seems like
Could
the guy
you
to answer this.
roast? Could you roast those crabs?
I don't want to put traps out.
I've known a few. I should have asked. There's a few people I should have asked that question to.
Oh, God.
Huh.
Well, I mean, we could find out. Like Sewer Rug.
Patrick,
or,
why
excuse
are
me,
you hiding earbuds in bags of peanuts?
What? Yeah, that's
Did it
weird.
say peanuts?
I mean, I believe that last word is peanuts. I could
There
be
you go.
wrong.
Yeah, I do like penis-shaped foods, and I'm sorry, V8, you can keep asking, but dude, you're just not my type, man.
Everybody likes penis-shaped foods. Nobody
Yeah.
here can claim they don't like sausages.
Ern says 2 hands with a twisting motion.
A good sausage.
All right, so how about this? Like, you take a corn dog, but you only bread 2/3 of it, so it's like a hot dog on a stick, like a literal hot dog on a stick.
Didn't they have a restaurant in the mall called?
There is a hot dog on a stick in the mall. Like,
Yeah,
they have the
they got
smallest
those
French
red,
fries.
blue, and yellow uniform shits. Yeah,
Like sailor.
I miss Orange
style.
Julius. Evidently,
what
that's
you're
no
saying
longer
is
a
though,
thing.
you want a hot dog that you're not holding by the bun.
Yes, I don't like touching food.
You want a hot dog, you hold by the
Just
stick.
it's a hot dog stick. You got the stick. You can.
The stick dog.
It's
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
And then
Only
Stone
the-
thought. Sorry. Go ahead,
ahead.
Snorkel.
No, no.
V8
After
says
you.
Stone thought why are red and read spelled the same. Subdued Blonde says lead and lead. Ben says
Red
it's good
and
practice.
red and lead rhyme, and lead and red rhyme, but read and lead don't rhyme, and lead and red don't rhyme.
That's interesting.
Also, why does pony and baloney rhyme?
Letters.
Because it's Bologna.
Bologna.
Or
Also,
champagne.
why doesn't Sean Bean rhyme?
What Delane says?
That hurt.
Do we all see colors the same? Like we all see dark blue and the greenish blue,
Yeah.
while you see purple blue. It's like we had that whole stupid fight on the internet thing about that stupid fucking dress.
It was black and blue. Shut the fuck
It
up.
was
Gold.
not black
White
and
and
blue.
gold.
It was
Fuck
white
off.
and gold. It was,
It
white
was
and
black
gold.
and blue. You
I
absolute.
literally work in color, like man. Well, not anymore, but I work in like color RGB
I
management.
literally have less
Gold.
cones in my eyes than most people. Fuck off. It was black and blue.
It was
Yeah, but
pure
more
gold.
dicks in your ass. It was gold and white.
I do not have more dicks in my ass than you. Shut the fuck up.
White gold.
You have at least 2 more than me.
I don't work for the man anymore. I have 0 dicks in my ass right now.
Norgo is
Bullshit.
still white and gold.
It was black and blue. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
White and gold. It's still
Black
Okay, I
and
have one
blue.
about Johnny Depp. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
He's aging.
watching Johnny Depp as an actor and all the crazy roles that we've asked him to be in life. I mean, if you think about it, like his roles are absolutely nuts. How on earth could we possibly expect him to be a normal human being all the rest of the time? Like, how can he not be Jack Sparrow or some version of Edward Scissorhands or something like that? Like, when he's in public, I'm like, okay that he's weird, because if he was normal, I don't think he could be. Like, he's had to change his persona so many times, and I'm just like, I don't expect Johnny Depp to be a normal.
I just pictured him with like multiple personalities throughout the day. You know, like he wakes up like Hunter S. Thompson, like, oh God, how did I get here? You know, and then he's Willy Wonka before
he rolls over into a pile of shit. You know, no.
Bats.
Gets to the mirror and he's gonna brush his teeth and he thinks he's Edward. He's like, oh God, like, yeah, that would be great. Great.
Well, if they could just be the person that I like them as, the character, that's cool with me, because I don't give a fuck about your regular life. You know what I mean? I don't want to know what Arnold Schwarzenegger eats for breakfast. Fuck off, man. You're the last action hero. Do a flip. He's never done a flip.
Flip.
Never seen him do a flip.
No,
Quick.
Never seen him do a flip.
Do a flip.
He's like, you want me to autograph that for you? I'm like, do a fucking flip, dude. Come on.
Listen to me. I don't do flips. I don't do flips.
I had you on Betamax, asshole. Yeah. Let's see. Depending on what work you read it as, it was set up. Well, I don't know what the fuck Ern just said. That's some word salad if I've ever seen any.
Although Delane's fun fact is not a fun fact.
Oh God! Where did
Delane
that
says,
come from?
A raccoon can fit its head into a 2-inch space, and your asshole can stretch up to 5 inches, so you can fit 2 raccoon heads in your asshole. I guess we're spilling beans tonight. No,
I'm not going to say the joke, so we're just going to let it go.
Does it have anything to do with that one actor in that one movie back in, like, what was that, late 90s?
I don't know what this means. Yeah, nothing.
Was there a hamster involved in your joke, Anthony?
Well, everyone thinks like, mech warriors and robots would be cool, but when you think about it, we're a blob of some fucking skin-colored jello inside of a fucking skeleton, pushing around like all that, like, like this.
We're
like,
an eldritch horror.
Do you exist, or is like you up here like
contained in meat armor?
You know what I mean? No, what's the craziest thing too is like, we've got some smart people here. I guess maybe they're not talking or anything. But every single person here
on you than your own skin cells. Cool. Your own cells. Thanks, your own body is made up of less than you.
Yeah. So, fuck, man. I forgot to say. Oh yeah. Think about it. Somehow, at one point in our lives, we were all the greatest sperm that made it. And now look at us. Look what we're doing now. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those guys, like, dripped onto the bed or something somewhere, or got farted out on, like, a toilet
the best
seat.
Parts of me.
What Vandal's trying to say,
definitely not staying on the mattress.
I'm glad.
What Vandal's trying to say is
your mom.
No,
I'm glad all of your dads jizzed in all of your moms.
Yeah, what Vandal's trying to say is, hey guys, all of you, you're 1 in a million. You really caught the current.
Which means there's 800 of you out there.
Yeah.
There's 800. If you're 1 in a million, there's 800 people just like you.
Yeah, so. All right, so here's a question. Would you rather live forever where they could put your mind into like a Matrix kind of thing?
Yes.
Or hear me out.
There's no or.
Shut the fuck up and hear me out. Or you could be one of the people from Wall-E.
No.
I honestly think the Wall-E thing's better.
Fuck no.
You're not over here watching some guy turn into like Kung Fu Panda, fight somebody, then all of a sudden you're being infected by a Mr. Smith, and then like you don't exist anymore. You know what you're doing? You're sitting in the chair like I do 90% of the day, and you're fucking floating around. You got an iPad right here, dude, for fucking snacks, and you get the.
You would want the iPad in front.
That'd be great.
Ern says none of
all I'll do is spend the entire time ramming into a wall.
Ronnie Jim says about the sperm thing, proof that being first isn't always a good thing. Steve-O says that's the true essence of winning. Patrick says, I'm smarter than you think. Ern says, none of us were the fastest sperm. It's never the very first one that makes it through. We're the slowest sperm that let the others do the work so we could get in. And you know what? Life mantra. You know what I mean? Like.
Also, Delane, yes, ketchup is a smoothie.
Yes, ketchup is a smoothie. Deconstructed tomato.
Also, if pasta is bread and lasagna is layers of pasta, meat, vegetables, cheese, bread,
Vegetables.
then a Big Mac is a lasagna.
There's no bread in a
I think what you're
lasagna.
trying to say is they're carbohydrates.
Yeah.
A Big
Is it-
Mac is a
Because they're
lasagna.
made
Well,
with
Snorkel's over here making a
flour
fucking
and-
white trash lasagna with bread slices.
How about this?
Pasta is bread. Therefore,
Hey,
a Big
how would you
Mac
feel
is
about,
a lasagna?
Like doing some drawing?
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh,
K
shit, we were
Fang
doing
says,
that?
why does fridge have a D in it, but refrigerator doesn't? Contributed by Chaos. Thank you, Chaos.
Right?
That's too much.
Also,
No,
Chaos
wait,
sent me a text that said, when you realize faded as fuck spelt backwards is faded as fuck. Faded
wanna do
AF
that.
is faded AF.
I can't do that. But when I was younger, I had this stone thought of, sometimes you have these epiphanies, and I thought, oh, maybe I could fly. And a few times I got lightheaded while I was walking, and I was like, that's me. I'm about to lift off. I'm about to take off the ground. Here I go. I'm gonna fly. Have you ever felt like you were gonna fly? Where you just get light and you're just ready to go. Does that happen to you? All right, let's draw stuff.
That's called
V8
having a
has,
stroke.
V8 has issues. Peanut butter and ketchup still counts as a PB&J.
All right, I'm putting up the bumper.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't either, Steve-O.
Yes, no. All right. So what we're doing here is dirty drawing. And since it's 420 themed, I've got 2 ideas for us to draw. In chat, you can follow along if you'd
Only
like.
2.
Delane's submitted pictures. Patrick, V8. I mean, we put it on the fridge. It was really good, V8.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who else. We've had, I think Mike D. I can't remember. Someone else did. But what we do is we get a couple minutes. I put a timer on, and we draw the theme thing, and then you, chat, gets to vote who drew the best one. Are the real winners? No, because it's us, and we're doing this. But we like to draw things.
There aren't real winners, but there are real wieners.
Yeah. So,
and they're real
and
losers.
with this show being whatever the fuck it is, if you can incorporate somehow a dick into the drawing, I like that. I heard the rainbow sound when you did that, Anthony. I was like,
Did you? Okay, good.
Yeah, no, it came across loud and
Yeah.
clear.
So you get extra points, I guess. I mean, no one gives points. There's no points being held. So since we're only doing 2, we're gonna get 3 minutes each. And since it's 420, the first thing that we're gonna draw is not a bong, but a dong. Bong dong.
Gotcha.
So
Oh boy.
you get 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and Ben, Dick Bong, let's go. See, Ben knows. I love Ben. Timer starts now. And so, I'm just gonna make up some random noises and stuff while you guys are waiting on us. So Sue,
All right. Thanks for the continued random noises. This is Sewer Rug, letting you all know that I don't know how to draw a bong like we're going for here. This is going to be interesting. Snorkel, what say you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
Fantastic. And Anthony, you seem to be away. Are you eating cakes or drawing?
Yes.
Like your answer. Good man. He knows what he's doing. How's yours coming along, Vandal? You got an idea yet?
real
Is it 4?
veiny.
Oh, geez. So he's letting it out, folks. That's what's happening there.
So did you
I feel like I'm stirring Kool-Aid right now.
Yeah, you gotta just focus on that Kool-Aid, man. There we
So-
go. This is gonna. Whoop.
was your first bong? Did you have a bong? What was your first bong?
Yeah, first one was really fun, and it worked for a long time.
Did you
And
guys
that
ever
was
have
it.
a zong?
Yes.
Did you ever have a Zob?
No, what's a zob?
Zob is a brand. It's just a funny
I
word.
love my Zong, man. I use the shit out of that thing.
Did you have a Chong Bong?
I don't know what that is.
Tommy Chong Bong? No.
No. I did have a Scooby Doo head that had 4 hoses that came out from it. That was what we used to call the weed waster. Did not work worth a damn. It's the only ceramic piece I ever bought in my life.
How much time do we got, Vandal?
52 seconds.
Done.
I'm just having a blast here.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt, no doubt. You're back on the cakes. You're not even drawing. This is not fair. I used the whole page again. I see how I do this now.
Steve-O says Bong already looks like Dick anyway, sewer rug.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Steve-O,
If I could have had that info 2 minutes ago, I would be.
you're looking at either the wrong bongs or the wrong dicks, and I'm not sure which is worse.
It's a give and take, Snorkel. You
Time's
really be
up,
let down
bitches.
one way or another. That's it?
Time's
That's
up.
it.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Oop.
So we're going to
Come on.
show you guys
Come on.
what we got going
Come on.
on, and chat gets the guess. All right,
Oh,
vote
well,
on
fuck.
whose is the best.
How do I do this?
I finally have that thing.
Blur my
I have
background?
to do this.
No,
Oh,
no,
my goodness.
No, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well,
there we go.
I like how Anthony's
Mine-
has a hula suit.
That's the only way I could figure out how to put hair on. And I also made a crab as the pullout on the stem.
Well, I don't know if you guys can tell. Sewer Rick, you got to turn off your green screen.
Yeah, I do. I don't know how to do that.
Click the video thing. So I'll explain mine. Mine's sewer rug. If you couldn't tell by the haircut, doing a French inhale.
God damn.
I mean, just look at the detail. It's even got a plunger.
You couldn't tell by the haircut.
Finally. Mine says fall in. And the stem is a dick with the balls being a double bowl.
I never would have thought of
And then
drawing
there's a
like
hot
that.
dog for you right there, Vandal.
Why
which
is
is
Snorkel's got a barnacle
Barnacle.
growing out of the
What
pee hole?
barnacle?
Yeah, coming out of the pee hole. What kind of smoke is that? That's jizz.
And mine says
It
fall in.
was both, for crying out loud. It's a dick bong.
V8 says Anthony. Ern says Anthony's is uncircumcised and tucked. Delaney says Anthony because of the attention to crap detail. Snorkel wins, says Ern. Ben says going to go with Snorkel for realism. He didn't even draw a dick. He drew a sea cucumber. That's that shit coming out of it.
Doesn't count. It was amazing. It was amazing.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ern. I appreciate your votes.
All right. So, yeah, so that's 2 for Snorkel, 3
And
for
3
Anthony. I only saw Snorkel
4
and
for
C,
Anthony.
So Snorkel says Steve-O. So it's between Snorkel and Anthony. Me and Sewer ain't getting no fucking love, man.
None whatsoever.
We're the white guys at the,
The
roller rink.
purple one. So some dude also voted for me. I'm using a purple Sharpie, so that was mine.
I didn't know
I
there was
wrote
colors.
on mine. I wrote a word on mine.
Yeah, and you thought it was white and gold. You couldn't even see I used a purple Sharpie, and you thought it was white and gold.
All right. So
Out of black and yellow,
our last one. I don't know. I wanted,
teeny weeny
I wanted
yellow
some
polka
input
dot
from
bikini.
you guys on this one. Because obviously, I was thinking maybe like a weed leaf into like dongs and stuff like that. But what would be something you guys would think is 420 related?
One of those tasty cakes.
That's what I was thinking too. I didn't want to say it.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. It's one of them
right.
tasty.
So we'll do one of the tasty cakes, and again somehow figure out a way to. I don't know how we're gonna do. Actually, I do have an idea about this one. Dylan's texting.
Are you
me.
ready? Are we going?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, it's time for a tasty cake. Tasty cake, yummy yum. Boom, boom. What was your favorite snack growing up, Vandal? Tasty cakes or dirt?
Skittles.
Skittles? I had dirt.
And cans of corn, but not sweet corn. It had to be regular corn.
Cans of regular corn?
Yeah.
You guys were fancy.
No, that's what came with the food stamps.
I know. No. And peanut butter. Plenty of peanut butter. Mm-hmm. This is how you do it. Well, another lull, and it was fantastic. It really stepped it up here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is magnificent.
Oh, my nose is runny.
Well, your nose is running, and so is the clock. How are we looking?
Stop distracting me. 40 seconds.
Come on, I can distract you all I want. What's your favorite color?
7.
Purple.
How many dogs?
8.
How many people knew him?
9, 10.
When was the puppy?
What?
When was the puppy?
What?
Oh, man, you got me. You just played my own game against me. Well played. Well played, sir. How much time now? Distract.
10 seconds. I'm done.
Distract again. Oh,
I
man,
can't.
you're done.
I don't even want to show this. It's so bad. That's horrible.
All right, time's up.
Oh my god.
Mine's a tasty cake.
Oh,
Accidentally saw a dick.
All right.
oh
Oh, look. It looks like a wrestling ring.
No, it's a cake. It's got a strawberry on it. It's a cake.
That's Snorkel. Why is it fucking a neck bone from fucking SpongeBob?
It's broken open so you can see the fudge lining on the inside.
Why does it look like a
Beautiful.
butthole? All right. So I did take some liberty with mine and added
It's
something.
like a
from
Swiss
tonight.
roll, only it's made by Dave. So you know.
Snorkel's details are off the chain.
Yeah, your
Love
shit,
it.
your Kiskuro or whatever is pretty good.
Oh, there we go. In the tasty cake, huh?
Can you guys see? what he's
Anthony, we
saying?
need to see yours, buddy.
It's sewer rug if you can't tell from the
That's fence
haircut.
nuts.
Anthony.
It is a tasty cake.
Oh my god.
I want to zoom in so you guys see the cop that's come about the arrests. Fence
There
nuts.
we go. I like the details. It is on a fence. Oh, look.
I vote fence nuts.
V8 says
Yes,
to Snorkel,
VA,
make
I
a
made
glory roll.
roll. Yes, I did.
Oh my god. Delane said when we drawn it was tasty cakes. Government issued plastic cheese log, says Ern. Well, Ern says white boxes to make sure you knew you were a poor asshole. V8 said the Snorkel make a glory roll. Ben says Snorkel. What's better, tasty cake or Little Debbie? It depends, man.
Oh, it definitely depends.
V8 says Snorkel gets a point. Delane says fence nuts.
Yeah, Fence Nuts takes it. I like your new nickname, Fence Nuts. It's catchy. I'll write that down as Van.
Graham already knows it. You're screwed.
How did fence nuts beat out BJ in the park, though? That's what I don't understand.
My delivery is insane.
Coming in a little choppy. Sorry, guys. Go ahead. No? All right, we're back. All right. So, where are we at? What's the score?
So Snorkel gets 2. You get 1. So it's you're fence
You
nut
with
right
Fence
now.
Nuts.
Ern
You're fence
says,
nut
"What's
right
a
now.
tasty cake?" Oh my god, man!
Oh, God. I'm going to order some.
Ern, I am so sorry you don't
Ern's
know.
done everything in the world except enjoy life. You know?
Except for enjoy life. Yeah. Delane, you're gonna have to send Ern some tasty cakes. I'm just saying.
I have his address still for when I sent him the wieners.
Right?
Oh, I think this is
That's the
dead.
least you could do after sending those wieners.
Hey, he liked them.
Nobody liked those.
That should
wieners.
tell you something right there.
But all right, we'll just go off of whoever's answered so far, and it's gonna be Snorkel.
Yay!
Everybody likes the glory rolls, you know.
Glory rolls.
Glory
Way to
roll.
goes.
Yeah, did you take like a community college weekend 2 nights on Tuesdays and Thursdays or something, Snorkel? Because your shading is getting pretty fucking good.
That was nice,
Yeah.
man. That was believable.
It was supposed to be chocolate frosting, not shading.
Oh, butt sauce, gotcha. All right, well, that's the show. Fuck you guys now. That's the end of the show. 420, glaze it, legalize it, smoke broccoli every day. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna start typing stuff in chat. These guys are gonna start saying stuff to you. That edible smacking me right now. Rogueshop.
Chat, you were completely amazing. Thank you for being here and making this the funniest episode we've had yet. Surrug.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be back. I'm here to be good, and we did it, and that's important. And really proud of you, chat. You really kept us together tonight, and that's all I got. I probably
Would
had
you
more.
say they were the glue that held us together?
That's a sticky situation I'm not about to attempt right now. The point
How
is,
sticky is the situation, Surrug?
it's a mess.
It's a sticky, icky situation.
It's a sticky, icky situation.
Huh?
Thank you, Anthony, for thank
Why
you
don't
for
we
picking.
let it go to the big man?
Thank you, Anthony, for picking up where I was going with that.
I know. He's not picking up anything right now.
No, he's not.
The
No,
antennas are
I'm actually going to
complete-
drop everything at the moment. So
Thank God you guys aren't talking to me this time because I'm not listening.
All right. Yeah, if you want to find me, you can find me over on Instagram at I'm_Anthony Ramella. If you need any 420 stuff either today, tomorrow, or in the future, hit up rogueshop.com. You can always use the coupon code SHEDTIME to get a discount over there. So there's some great stuff. And we've got a big 420 thing going tomorrow, so that'll be a blast. Thank you, chat, so much. This was fun. It's actually one of the easiest episodes I've had this year, and it was still like amazing. So we enjoy you guys, and I hope you enjoy us as well. But anyway, Vandal, take us on home, buddy.
Man, I do this every time, but it's like I got to close this out now, But it's like, damn, I'm really stoned. I took a ice cream paint job gummy from Rogue Shop. I smoked a bowl of ice cream paint job from Rogue Shop. I tried hitting this, but it's dead. I had smoked some other stuff. Oh, I have a Stizzy right here. Whoop, whoop. It's a good day, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad we got to celebrate this holiday with every single one of you. That's not good. That's not good. Anyways, I do have a special message for you guys from the Juggernaut. That's right, bitch. Otherwise, no. Have a great weekend. We love you guys. We're gonna screen clap so much shit from tonight's show that we're gonna forget who said it, except for Ben and except for Steve-O, because they remember everything. Ern's gonna be like, "Oh, I said that," and it's the thing's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm Ern and I said this." And he's like, "I don't remember saying that." Anyways, next week we'll meet up. We'll have some stuff. We'll do some things. Maybe are we off next week? I don't remember. I don't know. We'll let you guys know. Guess what? Yeah. And if your mom needs someone to rub her feet, $20 an hour, hit me up in my OnlyFeet. All right. See you guys next time. Bye. Be safe. Don't drive. You're gonna run over a kid on their bicycle in the McDonald's parking lot. I saw the commercial. All right, later.
No, you.